Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another installment of Bullsitting on TSWS Gaming. This week we have the FTC taking more L's than Loke 7 trying to explain why PS Plus is better than Xbox Game Pass. Lena Khan getting demolished in front of the most relentless trolls in existence. I'm referring to the gaming community if anyone's wondering, and we had a showcase this week. A video game showcase. Shocking, I know. I'm your host, Loke7, and joining me today is the lovely Cozy Beluga, Mr. Behind Them Sticks, Ham Solo, and the man that likes games more than anyone alive, Mr. Matt Likes Games. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mr. Joanna
sir.
Dark, first in here. Welcome in, bruv. Really appreciate the support. Uh, wow, Ham's already on his feet. I don't know what that's about. But before we partake in this week's session of digital savagery, tell me, Cozy, are you feeling rosy?
You know it.
Tell us why.
Number one, I have a full stomach of food, probably too
Hey.
full. I had a lot of sugar and candy, probably too much. But who cares?
That's fine.
We do. We really do. We care about your health, Cozy. Keep it together.
No, we don't. You're fine.
Also, I figured
You're
out
fine.
exactly what Barbie I'm going to be for the Barbie movie.
Oh,
For the
okay.
Oppenheimer
Which Barbie
premiere?
are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be rapping, rockin' Barbie.
Rapping,
Whoa.
rockin' Barbie.
Mhm.
Okay. For anyone watching, make sure to pay for the membership to get an exclusive look at Cozy's cosplay for the Barbie movie. If you're into that, no judging. Cozy, what have you been playing this past week?
Just the Ravenlock, Exo Primal, and oh my goodness, and Diablo.
Okay, good
Not
stuff. Matt, how you doing?
Yep.
What you been playing this past week?
Dude, I've been playing nothing but old Call of Duty ever since they said it was fixed. And that's really it. I played a little bit of a game called Severed Steel, recommended by my buddy Mike. It's fantastic. But yeah, that's what I've been playing. That's all I'm playing. But what about you?
All of the Call of Duty games have been fixed, or just a couple?
Like every 360 Call of Duty game, the servers are fixed. There's not many modders. Me and Ham played Modern Warfare 3 the other night. We started a game. A dude came in. He got one kill. The game ended. That was a modder. But that's the only modding I've ran into after they did this fix. So it's definitely a lot better.
Wow. Okay.
But it's every game.
Every game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Super chat from Mr. Joanna Dark. Thank you for the support, bro. Says, can we start calling Aloy the Sandman as more games are coming to put us to sleep? I saw that. I saw that they said a whole bunch of Horizon games are coming in the future.
Did they?
Yes.
Hear me out.
What? All right.
If they had one sans Aloy that was just like you and your crew fighting monsters.
See, they didn't specify all of that. So there is hope. There is hope.
Like, I feel like Aloy could be a good character if she just wasn't like they didn't write her so
Aloy.
boring. Yeah, they made her so unbelievably boring. Like, I don't know how you did that. In that world, how do you make a character boring in that world? I don't get it. Shocking. But I'm sorry. I digress.
I like Cozy's idea. That sounds interesting. Ham, how are you doing? What have you been playing? And what do you think of Cozy's idea for the upcoming Horizon games?
I'm a cranky old fuck today. And yeah. I woke up, I went to bed way too late playing Exo Primal on my Steam or Windows deck, whichever one you call it. And yeah, I was up till like I want to say like 4 or 5. And I had to wake up and be on Boom Show, which started at 9 a.m. for me, and then literally right after Boom Show, I went straight to physical therapy, got my ass beat a little bit, and came home, took a 25-minute nap, and got on the podcast. So I'm tired. I'm very tired, but I mean, I'm happy to be here. This is the one place I'd like to be of any of the podcasts throughout the week is my own, definitely. And I'm so stoked that K Mega doesn't have a podcast this week because he's taking a break. So after this, I'm probably gonna roll right the fuck over and pass out again for like another 2 hours.
Ham, you're first going to click on Doomsayer's podcast because I'm going to be on the panel, and then you're going to sleep. You're gonna leave that running on your PC, and then you're going to bed. Deal?
Well, hey, Doomsayers, can you pull up in the chat and say what's up? I don't see him. I ain't doing it.
Oh.
That's a good point.
Yeah, you're especially cranky today.
I'm keeping that same energy because I have no energy.
Clearly. But you said you're working on your back. How did it go?
Yes.
Besides the whole pain.
It's getting stronger for sure, but I mean, it's physical therapy, so he's working it out. So like I'm tired. Like my back is exhausted. It doesn't hurt, it's just exhausted. Oh man, too big. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat, $5 super chat, whatever. He said respect the grind, Ham. I love it. Thank you so much, Too Big. Appreciate your appreciation.
Yeah. All right. Ham, we wish you a speedy recovery.
Yes.
I would like to take this opportunity to quickly tell everyone to smash the like button, ring the bell, because just like Lena Khan, we can take our L's with a straight face here on TSWS Gaming. Also, quick reminder, Cozy has a comic book coming up 2024. Please make sure to support. Send your $100 to her in January. Start saving up 10 every month. Hashtag Cozy sucks. First
Jesus.
one. So
like it.
Let's get into it. The most exciting topic, the topic we all love, the topic we can't stop talking about, the topic we are grateful to even talk about.
Yeah, it has graced us, right?
Yet again.
Repeatedly.
And it'll never stop.
God help me.
Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller Records. We get down, baby.
Stop it.
We get down.
You're supposed to be cranky, dude. Jeez.
Man, but you said something.
Yeah. As soon as I bring up Xbox, whooping the FTC's ass, your demeanor suddenly brightens up. The clouds are gone.
Sorry.
It's a sunny day in Kansas.
Oh man, shucks. You said something positive and it made me smile. Crazy how that works.
You know, when you do your physical therapy, Ham, we should put Lena Khan, right? Answering questions at the judiciary. Watch you just power through all those exercises. Jeez. Anyways.
No, you put her on the you put her on where I'm at in the swimming pool so I can hurry up and swim to the other side. It'll give me some speed. Trying to get away from that crazy motherfucker.
Oh Lord.
That girl, she crazy as hell. Now you gotta be you gotta be absolute batshit crazy to be like, you know what? I just got my shit tossed. Let's run it back. Let's run it back one more time because I'm demented.
I got one more in me.
Quick reminder to everyone watching this. Less than 10 minutes ago, Ham was talking about being tired and destroyed, etc., etc. We bring up a woman being eviscerated, and this man is over the moon. I'm just saying.
You took that in a direction.
Hey man,
that was a direction.
It's just the facts. But
it's something.
let's introduce the topic proper. Only one thing stands. This is from yahoo.com. This is how removed we are from the gaming part of TSWS, but let's do it. Whatever. Only one thing this is from yahoo.com. Only one thing stands in the way of Microsoft's Activision takeover. Microsoft's deal to buy Activision Blizzard for $69 billion is closer than ever becoming a reality after the companies defeated the FTC in court this week. The FTC filed its appeal yesterday, hoping to stop the deal from closing by its deadline July 18. However, the U.S. district judge who presided over the FTC's attempt to stop the acquisition, Jacqueline Scott Corley, rejected the FTC late on Thursday via Reuters. Things need to move quickly as of this point. Activision Blizzard will be pulled from the NASDAQ 100 index on July 17th in anticipation of the acquisition. Should the deadline be missed, Microsoft must pay Activision Blizzard $3 billion and return to the negotiating table. Meanwhile, the UK's Competition and Markets Authority, the CMA, has extended its deadline for a final decision on the acquisition. This means that Microsoft has more time to close the deal, and it also gives the CMA more time to review the proposed changes that Microsoft has made to its acquisition plans. Silent Cypher, welcome in. He says, wait, Loke said something positive and I missed it.
Yeah.
Um,
Low can be positive.
we have a new subscriber. And before we started, we had 731 subscribers. No, we had 730. Now we have 731 subscribers. So I know that this subscriber subscribed just now.
No, he
I will
didn't.
read-
I know who you're talking about. No,
Bro.
he didn't just do that. He was here last stream. He was talking.
This is
So,
insane.
You're just really
I'm not-
excited because you
I'm not gonna say his
love
name.
this name.
I'm not going to say his name.
Why not?
You love his name. I'm not going to say. Look, no, Ham. Read that.
What booty
Say his
hunting
name,
click?
Look.
What's up, BHC? That's what I'm calling you, dog.
I find it funny that you're having
Say
a hard time
it.
saying that of
Say
all the stuff that you've said on this podcast.
Say it, Low. Say it.
That's
Say
hard to
it.
say.
Say it.
That's pretty amazing.
Booty's a bad word for Loke.
Yeah, Loki. You know why it's hard for him to say? Because he can't handle it. He can't handle that
No.
booty. He can't
Is he
handle
like
no
fine?
booty.
Are you like
That's why he's just
fine?
like, can you abbreviate it?
Say
Because
it,
it's already
booty.
it's already it's already
Booty.
too more than a handful for me. I can't handle it.
Booty.
Exactly.
Oh my God, Silent Cypher's out of his
Cypher,
mind.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Just gifted 10 TSW gaming memberships. We really appreciate the
Oh,
support,
damn.
bro. Thank you for coming through. Really appreciate
Nice.
it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's amazing.
I will not be saying all of that. But welcome, BHC. Welcome.
Come on.
Cozy.
Yeah, make sure you have your things on, those of you that are watching, so you can accept memberships.
Yeah,
because you have it's some. I think it's something weird, but like I know that it asks you to accept the ability to get memberships from other people, which is pretty cool, but it's something to consider.
Oh yeah.
Cypher's the MVP. Thanks, bruv. All right,
Facts.
Cozy.
Yes.
Since we're talking about booty.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, too big. This is not a competition, bro. This is not a competition. Also,
oh, Lord.
thank you very much for the support. Too big with a $20 super chat saying you are amazing. Too big, you're
Thank you.
amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh man, Silent
Cypher said-
Cypher spitting facts. Oh my God, are
He
you
says
kidding me?
Loke- Okay, so wait, hold on. First Cypher said Loke will give knobbers to Jim Ryan, but he gets offended when someone
What?
Cypher, you know what? I will make time for you this weekend. We're doing
Loke will
it on
give
Street
what to Jim
Fighter.
Ryan?
Oh, buzz off. It was Silent Cypher after that gifted another 10 memberships.
Yo.
Dude,
Yeah.
from the heart, man. Thank you. Thank you so
I know
much.
this man's a
Wow.
maniac, and I love it.
You know what? Just for that, I'll say Booty. Booty Hunting Click was gifted a membership by Silent Cypher. Mr. Joanna Dark was gifted a membership by Silent Cypher. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Geez. Booty Hunting Click. Cozy.
That was a hell of a start to the show right there. Jesus.
Yes. We feel very flattered. Like it's hot in here. I'm just saying. Cozy.
Yes.
Speaking of booty, how do you feel about the FTC's booty getting clapped this past week? What are your thoughts?
Honestly, I thought they had the case in the bag, or at least a good case.
Who had the case in the bag? The FTC or
Yes. Because I thought, they wouldn't have, gone through with that unless they had good findings or okay findings. And yes, maybe Microsoft would have outdone them, but I was like,
Are
wasted
you
our
kidding?
money. What?
No freaking way. Mr. Jonah Jack, are you trying to fund the entire channel today?
Who
What's
are you
happening?
guys
Are you guys
giving
trying
these
to-
memberships to? You guys
What
get
is
10
happening?
memberships. Who are you? There's only 10 people here.
It's 30. It's 30. At this point,
There's 30
it's
memberships.
exactly 30 memberships that's been handed out. I don't know what's happening. Mr. Jonah Jack says I cannot let Silent Cypher outdo me. LOL. So this is a competition now. It's a competition. Okay.
Hey, you
Cool.
guys
You
keep
know what?
competing. It's fine.
Yeah. No one is stopping you. I'm here with my pom-poms. Hey, Joanna Dark. Hey, Silent Cypher. Hey, too big. I will keep pumping all night. Let's do this, y'all.
I
Let's
bet
do
you
this.
will keep pumping.
Oh, man.
Oh, Lord. Cozy.
Turning
Did
us
you
into
have
a
to go-
strip club.
Yo, watch me. Let me shake it like it's hot. Mr. Joanna Dark. Mr. Joanna Dark says my Kojima brother Loke 7. Arigato. All right. That is all I know in Japanese. Just arigato. That's all I got for you. Cozy, please finish your point before someone throws another super chat. Hurry.
It was just like I thought, they'd have a good argument assembled. And they didn't even have that. And I was just like, you are just wasting money on this because everything
All right, I'm cutting you off again,
is
Cozy.
bad.
I'm
Okay.
cutting you off. Cypher,
Oh.
another 10 memberships.
Jeez.
Oh,
You
You're
guys are
trolling us at this
demented.
point.
You guys are out of your fucking minds. Like, I gotta come out and say it. What the fuck are you guys doing in there?
This
What
a
kind
money
of
fight.
buttons y'all hitting on your phones right now? Like, who are you giving these memberships to?
It's a money fight. That's all I know. All I know is that it's a money fight in the
I
chat,
know
and
what
I'm
kind of
loving
fight it
it.
is.
What is it, Cozy?
Oh, don't do that. I mean, go on ahead. You know what? Fuck it.
What kind of
Who
fight
cares?
is it, Cozy? Now I want
Yeah,
to know.
what kind of fight is it, Cozy? Go on ahead.
It's like on mine is bigger fight.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
so
okay.
oh,
and
Lord.
there's a woman present, guys. So the stakes are even higher. You know.
The stakes are even higher. He says.
Anyway, Cozy, finish your point.
My only point was that they seem to have just wasted a lot of money on a really bad argument.
Mm.
And they didn't seem at all prepared. And I was just like, what? It's like, have you ever been to a meeting and you're just watching the people that put on the meeting just fumble? Then you just
The
like,
people that
why am I
called
here?
the damn meeting.
Yeah, that's what that felt like. Funded by us taxpayers.
And
You know
that's
what
it.
we need to do?
Yeah.
Since we're
Yeah.
on this topic, we should really watch what happened with some of the meetings or with like the Lena Khan like little court thing that she had yesterday. Did you
We'll
see
get
some
there.
of those
We'll get
videos?
there. We'll get there, Ham. Hold on. I know you have
They
them
were
ready. I know you have them
embarrassing.
ready. You know, cocked, ready to just blow. But hold on. Let's finish the
Well,
facts.
do I?
Hey there.
Cozy,
Hey
you
there.
need to settle down. All right?
You were the one who said it. You're
It's
the
an
one.
analogy. It is an analogy for a gun ready to spray the shots. Jeez. Oh
Okay.
God, Cozy,
All right.
come on.
You're the one saying that.
You're the one who's interpreting it. Okay, too big. You know what, Cozy? Let's not stop with these analogies because clearly the chat is loving it. Too big. $20 super chat says Silent Sci-Fi and Mr. Joanna Dark, the real MVPs. Silent Cypher and Mr. Joanna Dark are like Sony and Nintendo off in one corner. Too bigs like Xbox in the other, just doing some crazy stuff. Like, yo, you guys talking about memberships? Y'all talking about games? Boom! There's an actual super chat. Too big. Thank you very much. Keep it saucy. Appreciate you. Mr. Joanna Dark says, too big. You're joining the Rainmakers Club. Guys, we might have James Harden.
you know
We might
what?
have James Harden coming in here because of all the money y'all are spraying around.
Oh my God,
Woo!
Magic City.
Okay. So let's finish this talk because clearly Ham wants to see Lina Khan get roasted. That's what he's trying. Cozy, you done talking about your point on this one? Matt. Oh, welcome in Gogo Po. Hey, Gogo Po, make sure to check the chats up previously. There's lots of memberships that were gifted today. Please go and get you one if you haven't. Booty Hunting Click with a $5 super chat says Silent Cypher, thank you, and just call me Vic the Click. You know, I can get behind that, dog. Yeah,
no. That's
his
actual profile is Vic the Click, but sometimes he makes these trolling accounts, not really even trolling accounts, but just like for fun accounts, and he makes these crazy ass names, and this is one of them. And I'm sorry, Loke, that you're having such a hard time with that ass, but I love the name Booty Hunting Click. I think it's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Who doesn't like booty hunting clicks?
Sir,
that's hilarious. I'm shocked at the notion that you said that.
Vic,
knows it's true.
Vic the Click. Gotcha. He says, I'm hunting for Lena and Lulu double headshot. Right. I'm guessing that was an analogy.
Whoa.
I'm guessing that was an analogy. Yeah.
That was a strong one. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Matt, give us your, that's what she says, Ham. Matt, tell us your take on the FTC's booty getting clapped. What is your take on how
I think it's hilarious. It's hilarious, but at the same time, it's kind of aggravating because, like Cozy said, it's just wasted money that everyone pays, and it's just they're just flushing it. But what Ham mentioned with the clips and everything from yesterday of Lina Khan getting grilled, it's kind of funny. I can't lie, it's kind of funny. And what Cozy said, you would have thought they would have had a better case or anything, really, but they really didn't have anything. They seemed entirely unprepared to defend their stance, which was shocking and just more frustrating for people to realize, hey, that's my wasted money at work.
100%.
All right,
100%.
Come in and finish off so we can move on to the video that you so clearly want to play. Clearly.
So we'll see. There's like 4 videos. Too big.
Oh my God! Would you stop? Would y'all keep it together? Would y'all keep it together in the chat? I'm serious. Y'all, I'm dark as hell. You guys are making me blush now. Too big with another 10 memberships. Thank you very much for the
Dear
support.
God.
Well, are you guys gonna hoard these memberships? Like, what is happening?
40. That's 40 memberships. Lord,
is that really? Because
that's 40.
Oh my God!
I've been keeping count, and I just tweeted from the TSWS account, so
it's
telling
50.
people to come and play.
It's 50, bud.
Oh, Lord, Cypher with another 10. All right, thank you.
Oh my God!
Thank you. We are
60.
very humble. 60? Wait, did you say 60?
Yeah, you miscounted one. You missed one because Silent Cypher put
Oh.
up 2 at the beginning, and then Mr. Joanna Dark, then Silent Cypher again, and then Too Big, and then Silent Cypher again.
Okay,
Man,
you get a
he's
membership.
out of
You get a
his
membership.
mind.
You get a membership.
Oh,
Everybody gets a membership.
Jeez
Oh,
Louise,
Too Big says,
it's
I
awesome,
really
but I'm
wanted
just
to
like,
be
what
part
the
of the
fuck?
club. That is a lot of memberships. Thank you guys so much. We're very humbled to receive your support and all your love. Ham, finish.
I mean, geez Louise, I don't even know what to say anymore. But what were we even talking about? Damn it, I don't remember.
The FTC wasting
FTC.
taxpayer money.
Oh goodness gracious, yeah, that's so dumb. I'm specifically kind of like frustrated with it just because, like, you're too big. Come on,
Some more?
They do it again?
we do it again,
Dude.
Like,
Oh my god. Y'all got 70 new subs.
In one day.
Yeah, 70 members. Like, come on. Like, all right. But anyways, I'm especially frustrated with this because it's just not only is it like taxpayer dollars being wasted, but it brings me back to what you've said multiple times to me through, us knowing each other, though. America, what are we doing? What are we trying to prove? There was a time where, a lot of people, including people like Loke, that don't live in this country. Yes, you heard me say it. He doesn't live in this country.
That was coming to the US was the dream.
Right. And like we had this kind of ideology where, this is where business gets done right. This is where, people progress. And it just feels like not only us here in America, but also in the other place that claims freedom, let freedom ring, they're the two stifling it. And they're like working together, which is just like it's clearly illegal. But like in my opinion, I just don't understand how no one's caught on. I'm just like, how is it that we? Yeah, going ahead. I already know.
Welcome in, Lady Foxfire. Thank you for accepting one of the memberships, one of the 70+ memberships. Mr. Joanna Dark says, with another super chat, mind you, says we are out here making it rain. These super chats are more exciting than Aloy's entire life. Lord in heaven, that is vicious, heartless, like just damn, dude.
It's true.
You see again, make it 80.
Okay, we now have 80 super okay, 80 TSWS gaming.
Like, I don't understand. Like are these members like on the pennies of the dollar? Like, I don't understand. What am I giving these memberships away at? I don't know anymore. I'm confused. We're literally set for like another 70 people to come in here and just become a member.
80. Oh, yeah. 80. It's 80, not 70. It's 80.
What are we up to 90 now? I don't even know. I lost count.
Yeah, it's 80. It's 80. This is insane. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Lady Foxfire, thank you for the gift. Booty Hunting, Vic Hunting Click says, amazing thumbnail too.
Fuck that
you
name.
Guys can go ahead.
And then unsaid it.
You guys can go ahead and also start spamming the emojis. Feel free now that you're members. Hamothy, please finish off your point. I'm so sorry for cutting you off, but you know how it is. That's the number one rule, bro. No matter what you say,
I get
if it's a super chat, if it's a membership gift, we have to just pause it right there. Go ahead, bro.
Man, Too Big says, let's fucking go. We at 80. Like, what the fuck?
What are we even doing? We have a target.
Oh my goodness, they got a wallet full of fucking membership packs just to hand out. Goodness gracious. I'm ready for this to be done though. I'm ready for this whole FTC thing to be done. I was joking a while back, like, oh man, let this thing drag out, and now I'm over here just like, can I ever hop on the Twitter and just not see anything about this anymore? That'd be fantastic. I'm 100% over it. But something that I am clearly enjoying is seeing so many people within like higher ranking in the government thinking the same way that we're thinking. Like, and I mean, it's a little weird because it's just like, Republican or whatever, right? Or but there's even Democrats like, bro, this ain't it. What are you doing, Lena?
Yeah,
you're ruining it. As a matter of fact, do you mind if I get to some of these clips?
Let's do it, man. Clearly, you want this more than everybody else.
Oh yeah, I think everybody enjoys.
Can you let me do mine? Can you let me do mine, please? Can I?
Go ahead. Yeah, absolutely, Luke. Go on ahead and knock yours out of the park, so then I can let these people knock Lena up out the park.
Oh my god. Listen, guys. Well done to the FTC. The FTC, in my opinion, did what they should have done, which is they should have looked into it. But clearly,
they definitely looked into it.
The people are underpaid, because anyone that would take more than an hour to look at what was being proposed and then look at the specific market would be able to tell that there's no need for this case. I think the issue was that they're too focused on Microsoft. But this is Xbox, not Microsoft. It's Xbox versus PlayStation. It's not Microsoft versus Sony. Once you can make that delineation, it's a piece of cake to analyze. It's an open and shut case. The mistake was just like what the congressmen are about to say just now. Lena Khan was too focused on Microsoft, too focused on the parent companies rather than being focused on what your job is. Okay? Your job is to referee this match of the NBA Finals. You're trying to referee the entire series. That was the big error, in my opinion. I hope she doesn't lose her job. I hope she doesn't lose her job, because everyone makes mistakes. And just like Ham,
she made a lot of mistakes, though, bud. She made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah,
mistakes that I've literally seen people go to jail for, which is impersonating a lawyer. That's literally something I firsthand seen somebody get arrested for.
So hear me out.
Oopsie daisy.
No.
So it's funny to see. But she does not. But she does not have her license right now. So you cannot practice without a license.
No, that means she's not an attorney. But she's still a lawyer. But and the big issue is, like, you were right about what you said, is because she can't, she can do the behind the scenes things, but technically she can't represent the FTC. And that would be the bigger question. Did she represent the FTC as, the attorney for the FTC? Because if she's not doing that, then she's fine.
All right.
Like, other people are actually technically the attorneys, and it's not, an issue.
All right. Welcome, Stanley Francois. Please make sure to claim your memberships. It's been 1,000 of them thrown in today, so just go ahead and claim it, bruv. Just scroll up to early on when things were going wild today. Just go and claim your TSWS membership. It's been a hell of a show. Like, we could shut down right now. Like, I'm already burnt out. This is crazy. Silent Cypher says she's gonna be cleaning the FTC toilets after this joke of a case. Vic Hunting the Click says she makes 170,000,
She'll be okay.
And her husband Her husband makes 400K. I think she'll be Lord in heaven. That's 500,000 a year. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, half a mil a year, just raking.
That's
Ain't
a
even
lot of
just
cash.
good benefits.
All right, Ham. Let's get to the videos. Let's get to the salt. Usually, it's YouTubers that give us the salt, but or just Twitter people. But let's get to the salt, Ham. Go ahead.
So unfortunately, you guys won't be able to hear.
I'm on the YouTube channel, bro. I don't know what
But
you're
if
talking
you
about.
guys are on the
YouTube.
YouTube channel, then you guys will be able to hear it. So here we go. I'm gonna go on ahead and throw down. So let's go ahead and get it started.
You're failing in that. You're going to fail.
Sour Blow,
You
go ahead
then
and get
took
your
on
membership as well.
Microsoft. Microsoft's a
up,
big.
Wait, are you done? Are you done, Loke?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna restart it.
You're failing in that. You're going to fail. You then took on Microsoft. Microsoft's a big company. Everybody up here seems to want to beat on anyone that has over $1 trillion market cap. And when you served on the committee, you were big on, if you were over $1 trillion, we need to break you up or stop you. However, that merger that you lost the other day is one in which a protected market that Sony enjoys in Japan, a company that is already larger, needs competition. The reality is, we are a global market, and you are thinking only of who you want to go after for some reason. And I cannot find your logic, and I believe that it begins at the top. When you blamed your staff and said staff decisions, shame on you. The fact is, you run this organization, and its left turn came when you took over, not with the staff that many of whom would have already been there.
All right, I'm gonna go straight into the next one.
No, hold up. Let's. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay. If you want to extrapolate, we can do that.
Yeah. I think it'll be harder for us to extrapolate everything one time.
Okay, sure. Let's go back. Let's do it.
All right. So for me, I'll just go first. For me, it was the whole thing about her trying to dump it on her staff. All I saw was this accusation from Mr. Issa. I haven't seen any link to any document or anything.
He said,
What?
"Don't blame your staff, you weak."
Yeah, I get that. I'm just saying, don't you guys find it a bit curious that there's no evidence that this happened? Because usually there's links to documents and all that stuff. There's nothing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about this Congressman Issa. He made an accusation that she dumped the blame on her staff, but I haven't seen any video. Have you guys seen any video?
Well, she does. She does. So within this actual hearing, she was actually saying like she was pretty much saying the staff, or my team. She never took any ownership. Like she was almost like they did that. They thought it was a good idea, so I just went with it. Like she is talking like that throughout this whole like proceeding, which is like, wow. I mean, that's like, you know, let me put it into sports terms. That's like if LeBron James was like, you know what, the team thought it was a good idea that I didn't take the last shot. And it's like, wait a second, we talking to you, bruh. We talking to who's supposed to be the GOAT. You're supposed to be running the show here. What do you mean the team decided it? You're the captain. You know? Same in the NFL. Jalen Hurts. What if he's like, oh, I don't want to talk to you. I'll talk to the team after the game. Don't talk to me. Talk to the team. They're the ones responsible for this. They're responsible for the Super Bowl loss, not me. I got towards the end zone several times. We just didn't finish. Ask the defense what happened.
Goddamn.
Like that's just crazy disrespect.
I retract my statement. That was the only defense I had of Lena Khan. Y'all can go ahead and roast her. Cozy, go ahead.
So if
You want
she
to say
had,
something?
so the thing is, at the very least, even if like her staff hadn't gathered all the stuff, her job is to double check. My sister does law stuff, and she has people under her. She will go over what they get, what they bring to her. Hey, here's the stuff. If you haven't double checked to say, hey, you've got good stuff before saying, oh yeah,
You're failing in that.
If you've ever worked a project and had people work under you,
Yeah.
know that you make sure before you go ahead with everything, you make sure the stuff that they bring you is good. You don't
It's
just say,
whatever.
okay,
Yep.
they did. You don't just use them as like the labor and then be like, okay, that's on you.
It's called management, due diligence. The people go and do all the heavy lifting, whether it's compiling a process for payment and all that, and then handing it over to their manager before you make the payment, before you approve the purchase, before you as the manager sign off on anything. You have to check everything, because as soon as you sign off, that is now your responsibility. At least that's how I understand it. That's how I work at my workplace. That's how I think everyone else that has a job and has people under them works. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that she was actually trying to chuck it to her people. And Nate says, I don't understand why he references a global market and then claims PlayStation has a protected market in Japan. Those are contradictory statements. So you understand the issue is the global market. Ham, what's your take on this specific video and on Nate's point? Also, welcome in, Nate. Hey, Nate, make sure to get your membership. Scroll up to the earlier chats. There's a whole bunch of memberships there. Go ahead and get one. Go ahead, Matt. I'm sorry.
So as for, I already argued I'm pretty sure I already argued the video, didn't I? Or did I not do that yet?
I don't think you did, because I'm the one who cut in.
Okay, so this dude, was it Issa or Isa or something like that? That dude cooked her. I'm sorry. Love it, hate it, agree, disagree. We all know, bro. She is going up against something like that. We're not mad that the FTC says, yo, let me look into this.
Yes.
It's just like, what are you doing with the information? Yes. And what is the cause for concern here? Is it just one person that you're protecting? Because that's what it looks like. Because you've yet to present any evidence as to how it harms consumers on a global scale. So it's really just weird, in my opinion, that 40 others say, you know what, this is great. But the two that aren't, and on top of it, what makes matters even worse is that the home country of the people that, the home country of Sony, where they team began, approved the deal.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
unconditionally too.
So yeah. I personally find it weird that they didn't even go in there, like Sony didn't even go in their own backyard to protect themselves. They ran to somebody else's yard and said, I'm a cry for help. And this guy, the Issa dude, is just like, yo, I don't understand how they can come in our yard and you're like, this is fine. But they can't even do that in their own. And then on top of it, they're market leader in their own. But as I just said, they just found it fine and passed it without any concessions. Mm-hmm. So it just doesn't make sense from the outside looking in. And then obviously from the inside looking out, it doesn't make any sense either, because those guys in the courtroom were just like, what are you doing? There's money flying everywhere, and you literally just keep losing repeatedly. Now, what was the thing that you were talking about with Innate?
Okay, so Nate specifically said, I don't understand why it references a global market and then claims PlayStation has a protected market in Japan. Those are contradictory statements. I'll just answer this one because you've been going off there. And Nate, the reason why he mentions the global market is because of all the other countries that approved it. And why it's important to bring up Japan is because Sony themselves convinced both the CMA and the FTC to treat Sony, to treat PlayStation and Xbox as one market and Nintendo as the other market. So that should answer your second question where you're talking about then complain about a small market share dominated by Nintendo. This was not even Xbox that said it. So with this point specifically, we can't even say anything because the FTC, together with Sony, together with the CMA, decided to say Nintendo doesn't exist. Nintendo numbers don't really count. Nintendo is a figment of the gaming population's imagination. So we can't even discuss, we can't even answer your question. Your question, right? You need to put that to the FTC because it's not a real thing. Nintendo is not real. Nintendo is as real as my $1 billion US account. That's how real Nintendo is to Sony, to the FTC, and to the CMA. They said it. It's not even me saying it. He says Japan didn't block it because COD's market in Japan is irrelevant. So that
can I answer that?
Go ahead, Matt.
You know what's not irrelevant in Japan is Blizzard.
Yeah.
Blizzard's not irrelevant really anywhere, especially Japan. So if ever there was anybody who should have been a little harsh on this, you would think probably Japan. You would think probably, like, everyone's focused on Call of Duty. Blizzard is huge in Japan.
Warcraft, etc.
And not just Japan, but a lot of places where, and like a lot of places in the world, Blizzard is actually bigger than,
yes,
anything else. Like,
COD is only big for like the US and parts of Europe. Most of the world, it's the other games.
Yeah. StarCraft.
Oh, Graphic
StarCraft
God already spamming the emojis. Welcome, bruv. Welcome to the membership program. Dark Optimus, welcome in, bruv. Please scroll to the very top of the chats, Dark, and just pick a membership. Pick whichever one you want. There's 70 plus. Just pick. All right. Have fun. Lady Fox says, "Hey everyone, GTO Super Chat membership settings to enable gifting if you want to be a member." Wow. Okay, Lady Fox out here helping. All right, Lady Fox, you might want to be a mod here. We can work something out. Sourbloww says Blizzard is huge in my heart, in lots of people's hearts, bruv. In lots of people's hearts. All right, Ham. Matt, did you get a take? No, you didn't get a go. What's your take on Issa's roasting of?
I mean, that specific video more than any video, I almost felt bad for Lena Khan. There's almost a part of me that did, because he was talking to her the way you would like talk to a child who fucked up.
Oof.
And it was fun. It was funny, but God, man. And at the same time, everything he's saying is right. Like, you're losing back to back to back to back. You're doing nothing but losing, and you're wasting all this money while doing it. Why do you keep doing it? Why? And it's a good question to ask. And, they seem content on continuing to do it for some reason. But yeah, that specific clip was probably my favorite from yesterday.
Sourbloww 18 says, "I click on the membership, nothing's happening. Am I doing something wrong?"
I'll just say that now. As long as it's allowed, it's up to the person that bought the memberships to then give you one. So you have to. I mean, holla at Mr. Joanna Darker or your bro Silent Cypher too big and tell them to quit being self.
Generous. They generous. Don't worry. They'll hook you up.
Boy, they got plenty.
They'll hook you up. Yeah.
They got plenty.
Don't try and hog everything for you. You're not PlayStation, guys. Don't be PlayStation. Graphic God said she looked like she died inside. That's a bit much.
Oh, absolutely. No.
That is a bit.
Yeah,
He
What?
did.
He did.
she looked not well.
Well, you just wait, look. There's still more videos. There's still like 3 or 4 more videos to watch. We're not done.
Oh God.
That's a
God.
career.
Yeah.
That's a career embarrassment. That's what that is.
Yes,
like,
it is. It's embarrassing. I got secondhand embarrassment watching that.
I couldn't watch like all the videos. I couldn't watch till the end because it was just so like heartless.
It felt like a pit was opening in my stomach while watching that clip, and I was just like,
Okay, now I'm about to go left again, Ham, before you play the next video.
Okay.
When I was watching Issa's evisceration of Lena Khan, I was like, how long? How long until someone finds a way to say that whole sequence was filled with misogyny?
Wasn't that a thing? No, I
Just
thought that
saying.
was a thing in the case. I thought, like, I mean, not the case, but like in that specific scenario, I thought that someone brought that up, right? Did someone not bring that up?
I didn't see anything.
Like,
I was just
because someone said they were grilling her because she was a brown woman.
Ooh, someone
Like
did say that.
in that scenario, someone said that. I swear someone said that. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I could be wrong. I swear someone said that.
I'm telling you, you can set. I'm sorry, Ham, Cozy, Matt. I'm sorry. When I say this, I don't mean all, but I think I the significant portion. When I saw that, I was like, T minus X hours, and you're gonna have a whole bunch of Americans talking about misogyny. It's an old white man criticizing a young female of color. I mean, it doesn't
I don't even think
matter
we
what
made it
the
an hour.
context is. I don't even know what I don't even care what the context is. I was just like, you can set a watch to this. It's about to go on. Ham. Yeah. Well, until Matt said that, some people already saying that I was going to ask you guys if you guys think I was going left, but clearly, with what Matt's saying, I'm not really going left, am I?
To be clear, it wasn't someone online. It was one of the Congress people there brought that up. Yes, it wasn't someone online. This was a person there brought that up.
Cozy, as a woman, do you think that scene was misogynistic?
No, I thought she was responsible for something. I mean, I'm not saying that there couldn't have been the scene wasn't. I'm not saying there couldn't have been a.
Did you feel uncomfortable watching it? That's what I know.
Yeah, because she presented a really bad case.
No. I'm saying not if you felt uncomfortable as a professional. Did you feel uncomfortable as a woman watching that?
No. So the thing is, there can be an element of that in how hard they grilled her, but knowing that you could be kind of you could get that. Why wouldn't you have made sure all your ducks were in a row before you even?
Okay. I'm not going to go too deep into this one.
I'm serious. Like, I mean, I've worked in places where I know I'm not going to get a certain amount of grace that, other people are. So I make sure that I'm good.
All right. Ham, did I go left with that one?
I mean, I'm not really paying attention, to be honest, because I was reading what Nate was saying in the chat. The last thing he said was he was remarkably condescending to a degree. It came off as unprofessional. Maybe that's how they get down in there. That's the type of energy I can't even see because this damn heart's in the way.
I'd find you in the parking lot later if I'm honest.
Oh, well then, Nate, you ain't been watching that many court hearings. If you thought that was bad,
that's the way it is.
If you thought that was bad, you haven't seen very many court hearings where things go left.
Mm-hmm.
They're often actually
Like,
people are condescending like that. It's
yeah,
very
yeah,
normal
that's
in the legal
that
world.
is extremely normal, especially when somebody else is on the defense. They're grilling. They're grilling. That's part of the whole grilling thing, man. I mean,
You'd be in the
he didn't
parking
cuss
lot
her out.
every day of your life if you were a lawyer.
He didn't.
Every
Yeah, he
day.
didn't cuss her out. He didn't threaten her. He's just very specific, and it was rough because you know. I mean, I mean, yeah, you can go by feeling of saying, "Oh man, that was rough," but was he wrong? Was he like out of pocket, like not saying things correctly? Because I'd have to agree that, you know, like, and it's hard to disagree. Like, what has she done that's been successful? Like that's that's a real question. Like, what has she done that's successful? I mean, how would you feel I mean, you are literally paying for it if you're in the United States, but how would you feel going into a match and giving somebody your money to go to Vegas when they are 0-8 and they just took your money and you have a good idea that they're probably going to be 0-9? And they're there to ask you for more money to continue.
See,
so keep that in mind, because she was asking for I think it was like 33 or something % more.
35.
Okay, 35% more. And they ended up losing 25%. They ended up losing when they went in there to get more. I mean, I'm sorry, but if it's me and somebody is like losing repeatedly and they come into my house and ask me for more money, I'm telling them to go fucking kick rocks. Get out of my house. You've lost me plenty of money already. Why are you here? Why are you asking me for more money?
Yeah.
You haven't won a game, but you keep asking me to bet on you.
Yo, stop, Ham. Stop. Sour Blow says the FTC are like the Raiders. Dude, the Raiders have never gone 0 in anything. All right, we've never ended the season. Just stop it. Stop it, dude. That's a low blow. All right, stop it. Stuff. You know what, Sour Blow? I'm glad you couldn't get your membership. Go kick rocks.
Damn.
Wow.
Booty Hunting Click says she successfully got the CMA on her side. She successfully wasted my money. Lord in heaven. Sorry, Ham, were you done? I'm sorry. You can't bring up the Raiders. We're not talking about the Raiders yet. Go ahead, Ham.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was really all I had to say. Was that right there? Are we ready for clip number 2?
No. Before we move on, last point. Nate, we're talking about being condescending and all that stuff. I'm going to bring up my work again. Contracts. When you do contracts, you have to be embarrassingly and sometimes insultingly clear, because you always assume that you might go to litigation over whatever it is that you're signing over. I sign contracts every week. I have to read and reread and expurgate every single one of those points for every single contract. So when you're reading it, depending on how you take it, it can sound insulting. And it happens in court as well. When they read the points, it can sound insulting when they ask you questions. But you need to be as clear and as concise as possible. So if you are there with your emotions and someone is asking you, is water wet? It's just an example. If someone's asking you, is water wet? But you're sitting there, you're thinking about your career, you're thinking about your colleagues, you're thinking about the money that's on the line, you will find that question insulting, but it is part of the process. So for me, none of what he said was condescending, because I see it in court every single month that I'm in there, and it just happens because you need to have it as clear as possible for everyone that's analyzing the facts. If you leave too much to the imagination, to assumptions, etc., you can get a lot of bad outcomes, especially when it comes to legal stuff. All right. So I'm just trying to clear up that part when you're talking about condescending, whatever. I think the whole condescending part is like Ham said, this language is used on a daily in every court in the world. The only problem is that this is an American court, and in this specific case, it's a old white male speaking to a female that's not white. But if you extrapolate, if you go back to the other cases that the FTC has been involved in, or any other case, you'll see that you will have a old brown woman talking to a young white male that same way, but no one brings up all this stuff about condescending, etc., etc. But the language is the same. So I just wanted to add that context. Ham, let's move on to the next.
Yeah, I mean, have we ever watched just an episode of Judge Judy? Goddamn! I mean, it was just one episode of that. I mean, Judge Judy is some. I mean, all that stuff is some BS, But
that's
I mean,
how a lot of judges are.
Right.
They're very much they will like, and the thing is, some of them are absolutely dicks. They are, but that's just. I have a lot of lawyer siblings. That's just what they are.
Game Pass Daily, welcome in. Make sure to claim your free TSWS membership. Scroll up to the very top of the chat. And
it's Retry. What up?
Everyone gets a membership, bro. Everyone gets a membership.
Everybody gets a membership.
Ham, go ahead.
Straight up.
Video.
Okay, so next video is gonna be this one right here. Let me pop that up on the screen. Oh, whoops, wrong one.
No.
This one, bam.
Great.
All right.
Secondhand embarrassment.
Yep, this is gonna be fun. All right, I'm starting it. Anybody else have anything to say before I get started?
No.
All right, starting now.
According to your Senate questionnaire, you held yourself out as counsel for the Democrats on this very committee. You used this title, but you were not licensed to practice law. Counsel is a term reserved for lawyers, licensed lawyers. And in Wyoming, a person who in any manner holds themselves as competent to practice law without a license to do so is guilty of unauthorized practice of law. I believe the law in the District of Columbia where you held yourself out is similar. Do you believe it is appropriate for non-lawyers to claim the title of counsel?
Congressman, when I had the honor to work for this committee, I complied with all of the document requests that the HR folks requested, including documentation about the fact
When I checked your registration status this morning, I learned that you are not in good standing with the New York Bar. Your license is listed as delinquent, which means you have failed to file your biennial registrations, and it means that you have not been paying your bar dues, completing your continuing legal education, and maintaining your law license. I believe it's shown on the screen. It also means you're subject to referral for disciplinary action. I find this situation to be stunning and a reflection on your ethics. With that, I yield back.
Yikes. I'll let you guys finish up real quick. Good?
Subject for referral for disciplinary action. God damn.
That's rough, dude. That is really embarrassing.
Mm-hmm. It ain't great.
It's not like she's a broke attorney who couldn't,
Yeah. Why not filing?
Yeah.
Jesus.
There's no excuse.
I have nothing to say. God. Booty Hunting Click says the New York bar fee is $370 a year. Damn. There is no excuse. Ham, go ahead. Say what you want to say on this.
Oh, I mean, rough, right? That was rough, right?
That's like carpet change.
Right?
I mean,
you would think.
Carpet change. For her.
It's pretty embarrassing.
Six figures, you can't fork over.
And that's the crazy thing right there is like your whole thing is making sure people don't break the law and be fair, but you're over here just the simplest stuff that you need to have your job be legit. You can't get that done, but you're over here chasing billion, $trillion companies and telling them you better be by the book. You better be by the book. It just it's very backwards, and it's the opposite. I mean, in a way, it's very like it reminds me of when like a parent would say, "Do as I say, not as I do."
Yeah, literally.
It's one of those situations where it's like, hold on a second, you can fraud,
but I can't.
But then, but somebody else that's possibly, you know, doing the things that they're supposed to do by the books and whatnot, although you don't love it, maybe it's still technically just fine for them to do. So I just find it insane that obviously now it's something that we're doing bad, but you know, she doesn't. She has no time to look in the mirror, and it's to me, it's just insane. I'm sorry, I got my daughter at the door. Go on ahead without me for a second.
Cypher has a super chat to correct Ham. Says it's do as I say, not do as I do. Ham, right? Cypher says, haha, Jinx, you owe me a soda. Ham, you know what to do. Matt, what's your take on Lina Khan's illegal law status? Don't try and push this somewhere else. Go ahead.
Well, there's only really one. Like, dude, again, secondhand embarrassment. I like another clip that was. Oh my god, another clip that was pretty hard to watch. I don't know why she wouldn't just pay, like you said, it was $367 a year.
$370 a year.
$370 a year. They're making $500K apparently as a household. Yeah. I mean, pay the $370 a year. Come on, what are you doing? Like, just and pay the $370 and just avoid that engagement. Just avoid that entire engagement.
That's like my car note every month, bro. Like, how can't you do that one time?
Bro,
yeah, a year, just once.
That's not even an Xbox. It's not even I could have paid for Lina Khan's bar twice with the Xbox and the PlayStation that I have. I'm just saying. I'm not balling, but I'm just saying I could have done it for her twice. Lina Khan, holla at me. Go ahead, I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No, that's all I was saying is it's just insane. It's my car payment. It's literally like my car payment that I pay per month, but she can't pay to keep her job intact for the year of one payment. Like, it's just, right. I mean, like I said, it's just a total contradiction of just telling somebody to do stuff by the books and then you don't.
Okay, but I have to defend her for 2 seconds.
Okay.
Of course you
do. Is that nothing to do with the whole Sony? Is that nothing to do with the whole Sony thing? Hold on, guys. Hold on.
All right.
Loke's about to sound like a fucking bum right now.
Fool. Just a fool. Let's hear it, Loke. Let's hear it.
It's going to be a fucking
I want to hear you sound like
bum.
A fool. Let's hear
Bum it up for us, bud.
First off, Silent Cypher was not actually correcting Ham. He just typed in the quote the same time Ham was typing it. So he said, Jinx, Ham owes him a soda. Okay. Anyway,
fair.
How I'm going to defend Lina Khan. Oh God, too big is spamming the pony. Me and the PlayStation 5.
I mean, you had it right the first time. You didn't have to re-describe.
Whatever. Listen, guys. Listen. I'm in a management position. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I am in a management position.
Oh, look at me, the big fancy manager.
Okay, Cozy. All right, get it out your system. All right. Point is, when you're in management and you have a high load of work, what happens is you don't have time to go to the DMV. You don't have time to do all these Let me finish. You don't have time to do all these little things.
I really hate you right now, Loke.
Let me finish.
She didn't have time to
Can you guys stop?
Oh
You guys stop with your Kanye West impersonations. Can you stop? All right. My point is, I've had issues because I have assistants that I give tasks to. All right. To get like my ID renewed, to get my inspection for one of my vehicles, or for all three of them, or for whatever. Right. These little tasks that take up time, but you don't have time for. You give people specific tasks to do, they don't always do them. I'm not saying that's what happened with Lena Khan specifically. I am just saying, well, when you're in management and you have crazy schedules, it becomes necessary to delegate these kind of tasks to someone else, and it is possible. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm saying it is possible that that's what happened. Before you guys start roasting me, let me read the chat. Let me read the chat, and you guys start roasting me. All right. Cypher says, "Loke, not like this, bro. You can't defend this. No. Game Pass says, I mean, he's wearing the attack.
He tried.
Whatever. Mr. Jenna Dark manages stables. Okay. Booty Hunting Click says you can do it online now. No, you really can't. I need you to move to Mozambique, right? And try that shit. Gogo Po, you have a butler. I freaking wish I had a butler. Silent Cypher with a $5 super chat says you can shove this defense where the sun don't shine.
That is a bad argument.
That hurt. That hurt. Cypher.
Man,
hurt.
He killed you.
Right?
I already
have stuff there. Cypher, I already have stuff there, dude. There's no space. All right.
That's a bad argument. I get
Stanley
that.
Francois Cozy. Let me finish. Stanley Francois, boo this man, Loke.
Absolutely. I got you.
You suck.
Dude.
Yeah.
Stop damage control. She is the head, so she got like 5 assistants. Again, one of those assistants maybe messed up. I'm not saying they did. I'm just saying maybe. Too big. With a super chat also saying ditto. Silent Cypher, she's a grown-ass adult. She is responsible for her. All right. Thank you for the super chat, Silent Cypher. Now, Ham, Cozy, Matt, bring it.
Okay,
Dude.
so here's the thing. This is not Mozambique, Texas. Okay?
Yes.
You are responsible for your own. You are responsible for paying your own bar fees.
Cozy, that pronunciation
you are responsible
of Mozambique.
For your own ID.
Thank you, Cozy. I appreciate it, seriously.
And even if she got an assistant to do this, that's one of those things I would think you would double check. Hey, did you do that thing that makes it legal for me to do the thing that I do? Did you get that done for me? That seems like something you would double check, even if your scenario is correct. So either way, she dropped the ball.
Okay.
Cozy, can you say Mozambique one more time, please?
How did I say it? I just said Mozambique.
You didn't say it like that. You had a little bit of African gusto in there. The black came out. Now you shoved it back down. You repressed it. You repressed it. Booty Hunting Click said
you can do it all online.
All right. So Booty Hunting Click. Hold on. Booty
He doesn't have time, Cozy.
Oh my God, you sound like her. LOL. My team thought I didn't need it. All right, Cozy, go ahead, finish. Go ahead. Oh my God, y'all are coming for my neck.
You should. Looks like this is something where you can do it online.
Yeah, I guess in the States, if you can do it online in the States, then it's really
something that you should probably unless you're going to give out, someone's your personal bar information so they can manage your. But why should they be managing your stuff pertaining to your licenses?
Mm.
Especially when it's so easy to take care of. Doesn't have 5 minutes to get online and just pay $370 out of her $500K per year. I mean, come on.
She had all that time, went to school, spent all that time in school, spent all that time, following these big merger deals and, going out to have coffee with CMA executives, and you had all that time to do
Flying
all
across
this
the
stuff.
world.
Yeah, you kicking back, you in court. I mean, bro, all you had to do is just hit a couple buttons and you're reactivated.
Done.
Activate.
Activate.
So like, I just
Like
don't
Activision.
understand. I don't understand your defense, Loke. And I'm gonna tell you right now that it fucking stinks. It
that defense stunk.
Let the record show that I tried to defend the woman. That's all.
And
that's
you
all I'm
shouldn't
trying
have.
to say.
You shouldn't have. You should have just let that die.
Say what, Cozy?
That was some simp behavior.
You know what?
That
In 2023, it is safer to be called a simp than a misogynist. Mr. Joanna Dark said, did anyone check if Lena paid her Xbox Live dues? LOL.
All right.
Booty Hunting Click said it's 2023. She could have ran to the bathroom and fixed it. Oh my God. That's messed up. That's messed up. I didn't really laugh there. I didn't laugh. Silent Cypher said spend all that time avoiding paying her dues because she feels like she's about the law. Oh, she's above the law.
Right.
Okay. Anyone else want to rip into Lena?
If she was some small time attorney, that wouldn't fly. So I understand them completely. Like
right, exactly.
Lead by example.
I mean, because it says. I mean, I hear what Cozy just said, and it's as simple as like, what happens when we're driving without a license?
Oh, that's a big ass fine.
You know what I'm saying? What happens if you're driving without a license? What happens if you are giving medical advice without a license?
Without a license, oof. Jail.
You're working a forklift without a license.
Without a license, that's jail.
Think of all these things that you need licenses for. Flying a plane without a license.
Dog.
Like, I'm just saying, like, this stuff is in place to protect yourself.
Us.
Exactly. So, like, I don't understand the logic behind going after other people and saying, oh, you're doing wrong, while you're in the midst of doing wrong yourself. It just
said it?
Like there's no way you just were like, it slipped my mind. My career slipped my mind. I don't buy it. But anyways, are we ready for the next clip? We still ain't done.
Let's do it.
All right. Anybody else have anything else to say before we get started?
I'm good, man.
All right, going now.
The agencies were not bringing the types of cases that Congress was worried about in terms of monopoly power.
Okay, but you're actually bringing the cases. You're losing because you don't have the authority that you want from Congress. So this is how you think you're going to persuade Congress to give you more authority, is by exceeding the authority that you now have?
Congressman, again, we only bring lawsuits where we believe there is a law violation, given the facts and the law at hand. We fight hard when we believe that there is a law violation, and unfortunately, things don't always go our way. But we make determinations.
But are you bringing cases that you expect to lose?
Could you repeat?
Are you bringing cases that you expect to lose?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, your track record seems to suggest otherwise. Let's look more closely at the Activision decision, though. The court first noted that in an attempt to lower your burden, you essentially made up case law. You couldn't find anything actually that's the courts have provided in terms of precedent, so you cited to your own FTC decision as precedent. But irrespective of the legal standard, the court, you probably wouldn't have won under any standard, because the court said this, that the FTC has not raised serious questions regarding whether the proposed merger is likely to substantially lessen competition. Not raised serious questions. The court also not only rejected your assertion of a likely anti-competitive effect, but found just the opposite, that the record evidence points to more consumer access. So why should Americans have faith in your judgment when this Biden-appointed judge says you are so far off the mark?
That part. Let me know when you guys are done. Because that part right there, yikes. Do you go after cases that you know you're going to lose? And then right when she said no, he dunked on her and said, well, it sure seems like it because you stink.
Oof.
You
before we get
stink
it on
at
this
your
video,
job, is what he
before we
just
get it
got
on
done
this
saying.
one, Silent Cipher sent a super chat, said, I renewed my car registration online just now. Anyway, go ahead and read. Bro, what is it? Are we at the judiciary right now? Jeez. Anyway, go ahead.
I mean, what else do you need to say about like just that simple part right there? I mean, it kind of speaks for itself, to be honest. I could sit here and give you all this walk around opinion, but it really speaks for itself. She's taking on cases, taking L's left and right, asking for more money to continue to take L's when it looks like, and even other people, including like Fox News, CNBC, and other news stations has legitimately said, oh, well, I think they're going after these cases not to try to win exactly, but to possibly scare people from mergers later on down the line in the future. To me, that sounds like you're throwing it on purpose. Mm-hmm. Other people are seeing it as well. It's not just me over here with an associate's degree that doesn't really know what he's talking about when it comes to law stuff. Because that's a fact right there. But it's people that are on the news and see court cases regularly that are saying, yo, they haven't won yet, and I haven't seen them get into a case where it looked like that they were going to win. And it seems like they're just wasting money to try to prove that you don't want to come over here. You don't want to mess with us. Even though they lose in every single time, you still don't want to mess with us. So, I mean, I totally see where Sour Blow said they're like the Raiders. Because it looks like you don't want to mess with them.
Bro, the Raiders win,
but they always get threats.
Stop it. Leave the Raiders out of this. Okay? Leave the Raiders out of this. Jeez. No, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. No. The FTC are the Charlotte Hornets. All right? Alina Khan is Michael Jordan as a GM. That's what. That's all I have to say.
Damn.
Yeah, because she makes terrible picks for her staff, and then when they all mess up, it's their fault. It's not hers. Cozy, what's your take on them inventing precedent law, trying to use? And this is what was most insulting, because they don't have any precedent. They use their decision as the precedent, and it's like, do you not know what precedent means? It means there was a ruling in another case in the past that has led you to this current conclusion for you to sue. You cannot use your decision now to say that this is precedent. But go ahead, Cozy.
This is ties into what I was saying before, where I was like, I expected them to have a case, and they didn't. Like, this is exactly what I was saying. Yeah, like, they didn't have a case, and it was obvious. It was like painfully obvious, and it was hard to watch, like, them fumble that badly.
So I'm actually gonna show this video right now before we continue at all, because this is the same guy, and this is like the full breakdown of it. So buckle up your seat belts. It's gonna be about 5 minutes.
Oh Lord!
Oof.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Water.
So buckle up. Water. It's go on ahead and get yourself some water. And because I know that booty hunting is making you thirsty. But anyway, let's go on ahead and get it started, John. I'm going to throw it on right now.
Good morning, Ms. Khan. A few days ago, you lost another case. This was your challenge to the Activision acquisition. The Northern District of California, in an opinion by a Biden appointee, denied your request for a preliminary injunction. After what the court called a voluminous pre- and post-hearing written submissions, the court found you are not likely to succeed on the merits. You seem to be losing quite a bit, and I don't say that to be disrespectful, but these are, after all, taxpayer funds. You're now 0 for 4 in merger trials. The average win rate for the FTC in the modern antitrust era is around 75%. So I have to ask, why are you losing so much?
Thanks for the question, Congressman. I should note, first of all, that the FTC has some of the best litigators around. And in the very trial that you mentioned, it was just phenomenal to see, and the judge herself personally commented on how the fact that the FTC, despite being totally out-resourced by some of these companies, was really able to go toe-to-toe in terms of legal talent and skill. And I'm enormously proud of our litigators.
Well, I'm not sure the taxpayers are going to take much, delight in the legal talent and skill of enforcement actions that cost great taxpayer dollars and end in defeat. So the question is, why is your track record so poor when it comes to actually winning cases?
Congressman, we've had significant success in the courts. There are a whole set of matters, including our case against Martin Shkreli, where the court found resoundingly in the FTC's favor, also banned Martin Shkreli for life from the pharmaceutical industry. We also had...
Okay, so you're 0 for 4 in merger trials. And so when I was trying to figure out what's going on here, I found maybe a clue in an article from the New York Times, December 7th, 2022, which reported comments you made at a conference where you said this. You said, if there's a law violation and agencies think that current law might make it difficult to reach, there's a huge benefit to still trying. She added that any courtroom losses would signal to Congress that lawmakers need to update antitrust laws to better suit the modern economy. I'm certainly not somebody who thinks that success is marked by a 100% court record, you said. So this raises the question, Chair Khan, are you losing on purpose?
Congressman, the key clause in the quote you mentioned was, if there is a law violation. We only bring cases when the facts before us lead us to believe that there is a law violation under the existing laws. On the merger front, there are a whole set of cases where we've won, including in instances where the parties abandoned and walked away after
Okay, you're 0 for 4 in merger trials. So what did you mean when you said that any courtroom losses would signal to Congress that lawmakers need to update the antitrust laws? What does that mean?
So there is an institutional dialogue, right, between enforcers, between Congress, between the courts. There's a century worth of antitrust back and forth between the agencies, between Congress. This very committee in the 1950s determined that the agencies were not bringing the types of cases that Congress was worried about in terms of monopoly power.
Okay, but you're actually bringing the cases. You're losing because you don't have the authority that you want from Congress. So this is how you think you're going to persuade Congress to give you more authority, is by exceeding the authority that you now have?
Congressman, again, we only bring lawsuits where we believe there is a law violation, given the facts and the law at hand. We fight hard when we believe that there is a law violation, and unfortunately, things don't always go our way, but we make determinations
But
about
are you bringing cases that you expect to lose?
Could you repeat that?
Are you bringing cases that you expect to lose?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, your track record seems to suggest otherwise. Let's look more closely at the Activision decision, though. The court first noted that in an attempt to lower your burden, you essentially made up case law. You couldn't find anything actually that's the courts have provided in terms of precedent, so you cited to your own FTC decision as precedent. But irrespective of the legal standard, the court, you probably wouldn't have won under any standard, because the court said this, that the FTC has not raised serious questions regarding whether the proposed merger is likely to substantially lessen competition, not raised serious questions. The court also not only rejected your assertion of a likely anti-competitive effect, but found just the opposite, that the record evidence points to more consumer access. So why should Americans have faith in your judgment when this Biden-appointed judge says you are so far off the mark?
Congressman, this matter is still pending before the FTC in administrative adjudication, so I'm just going to be limited in what I can say about the merits. Our complaint lays out the staff's view of what this merger would result in and why that would be a law violation.
But the judge roundly rejected it and said there weren't even serious questions. And now, having lost, you're spending even more taxpayer money on an appeal that you're even less likely to win, because the appeals court is going to defer to the trial court's findings of fact in this very fact-intensive matter. So why are you spending even more taxpayer resources pursuing this appeal?
So I can say, again, this was a staff recommendation. I can say at a general matter, staff always looks closely at an opinion and looks at whether there are certain errors in law that they believe are worth appealing on. Those are, in general, the types of determinations that go into whether the FTC ends up appealing.
Good morning, Ms. Khan. A few days ago, you lost another case.
Staff recommendation?
Staff?
Oh, come on. They? Oh, Lord. This girl. Ham, you're muted.
No, I'm saying, like, are the wheels spinning now, Loke? Like, do you understand
Oh, God.
what we were talking about earlier when she said, when we said she wasn't taking ownership? Do you see what we're talking about now?
Staff
Yeah,
did
it's
it. The staff
spinning-
did
it's
it. Even though
spinning in
it's my
mud.
responsibility to say we should proceed with this, the staff did it.
Damn. She said the staff twice and then they another two
Don't
times.
put your name on something if you don't want.
God damn. Yeah, Ham, I get it. I get it. All right. Silent Cypher with a $2 super chat says Lena's dog ate the MSABK case paperwork. That's messed up. That's messed up. Booty Hunting Click said she's plagiarizing LeBron James' speech when he lost this year. PlayStation Destruction. Rumor is Jim Ryan wants out of the COD marketing deal. Before we carry on with the videos, Ham, how are we
No, I
feeling
think that's
about
it.
the idea
I think that might be it.
of him doing it? Okay. Do you think if this rumor is true, do you guys think this is a good move? Ham, go first. Do you think it's a good move for Jim to want completely out of the COD marketing deal?
You know what's super smart is to cut off your moneymaker right at the right on, you know, like just cut it
When
off.
you don't have a backup.
You know,
That's
you-
like
you-
the smartest thing to do.
you know, the you know, like the nozzle's been in the gas tank, continually filling us up anytime we're getting low. You know what sounds great? It's just cutting off the gas line. You know what? I think Santa Monica and Naughty Dog and all those guys would love less money. I think they'd love that to continue making their games. Just the struggle bus coming back, more crunch possibly. I mean, come on. I mean, think about it though. Think about it. You're thinking about backing out of your possible deal that you already have set before your live service games even start rolling out. Like, I could see them saying, you know what? Fine, we'll take this stupid ass deal, but we're not going to re-sign after it. I could see them saying that. To me, that would make sense, because it's like, all right, well, we're going to bolster. We're going to go hard. We're going to make sure that we don't need y'all. We're going to take this right here just because it's obviously just something that we need to do to maintain our money. But if you're cutting that off, I mean, obviously these guys are much higher. They're looking at the numbers a lot closer than we are. We're just, you know, armchairs, consultants and stuff like that, right?
Pretty much.
So, so they know that what they can do better than we know what they can do. But if you were to ask me from the outside looking in, that just seems like a shit idea. I mean, you need to stay like I think PlayStation's relevance isn't in question, but you take away the Call of Duty thing completely, or maybe they're talking about just like the deals off the table. But wouldn't that include just Call of Duty in general? Are they just trying to say, all right, fine, we're gonna make sure that we're the only ones that don't get Call of Duty? I mean, what was the thing that you said earlier about cutting off the nose to save the
Bite your face.
Yeah, I mean that's totally what I see with that situation right there. I'm not sure if you think the same way, but I'm interested.
The rumor is not talking about no COD. The rumor is no marketing deal with COD.
See, I mean that to me makes more sense.
Yeah, because you would assume that once this goes through, COD will just inevitably include Xbox and the Xbox logo, you know? So
right?
you don't want to be marketing Xbox. Because as soon as if you're marketing COD, that means that before the COD trailer goes on, before you even see Treyarch or whichever one of the devs, the first thing you will see is Xbox.
Xbox Game Studios.
See whatever Xbox Studios. Because of the whole CMA thing, we don't know how Activision is going to be incorporated within whether Xbox or Microsoft, etc., or whether it's going to be something separate. So we don't know exactly how, but before you see Call of Duty, you're going to see something Microsoft related. So it kind of makes sense that he would want out of the marketing deal. But out of the whole Call of Duty business, that's ridiculous. For the last 6 years, dude, we've seen the paperwork. We've discussed it. For the last not 6 years, the last 10 years almost, number 1 or number 2 is a COD game every year in terms of sales on PlayStation. Every single year. It's number 1 or it's number 2. You cannot just cut that off like cold turkey. You can't do that. Cozy, go ahead. On this rumor, what do you think?
Honestly, that would be because they need that money. Like, as of now, later it stands to be seen, but first you got to get all your ducks in a row before you.
But it's PlayStation. All their ducks are always in a row.
It's not Nintendo, where their first party actually funds their first party.
Ooh, salty.
So
that is salty.
Damn, because you ain't have to say that.
Salty. That is salty. We know it's true, but
he said it with just like the dullest face too, like just no feeling was behind it at all.
Everyone knows this. Everyone knows. Go ahead, Cozy.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just like it's not like Nintendo where they are generating their own money and they can survive. Not that they're going to die. That they will need something to get them that money.
I see what Cozy's saying. She's just talking about the amount of leaning that PlayStation does on third party compared to Nintendo is staggering. Like, yeah, they make, sure, Sony might make more money than Nintendo, but Nintendo doesn't rely on those guys. Like they don't rely on Square Enix or somebody else to make sure that they have IP for the year. Other than Sony, where they're like, we're going to put some money towards this game because we're going to make sure that we have it because we don't really have a whole lot going on. Let's money hat and get the advertising rights to Metal Gear Solid. Let's get the advertising rights for Hogwarts Legacy. Let's get the advertising rights and the exclusivity for Forspoken and Final Fantasy because we don't have anything for ourselves to give out at the moment. I mean, it's smart, but at the same time, it's a lot of leaning. That's a lot of leaning.
It's not even about an at the moment kind of thing. When this thing first popped off, remember we did an episode where we looked at the last 10 years of PlayStation top 10 sellers. There wasn't one first-party game in the top 10. There wasn't one. It's the situation is more serious than than a lot of people are making it out to be. If this whole money hatting thing is removed, really, PlayStation and Xbox, I mean, what are we talking about? It's really just third party. Matt, what are your thoughts on the possibility of Jim removing marketing rights for COD?
You're muted,
Matt.
Or go to Cozy.
1 second. The thing, Cozy already told us that Nintendo's the GOAT.
Oh.
There we go, Matt. We can hear you.
That's insane. Okay, so yeah, Ham hinted at it. I think it's smart to give your studios less money and way more pressure, because now you're cutting off most of their money, really, because the most money they make is like Call of Duty, obviously Fortnite, Apex Legends. You got stuff like Madden, 2K. They make all their money off of that stuff. You're taking off a huge part of that if you don't do this marketing deal. Now, obviously, you'll still be making money because COD will still be there, but it's like you don't have the mind share now. It's not smart. It seems like he wants to do it just out of spite, which is like I don't know. It's just not smart. It seems like a dumb thing to do.
It's consistent with his previous behavior. Remember, he did say, I don't want a deal. I want to destroy the merger. Remember,
he wants to destroy his company.
No, he wants to stop the merger. That's what he wants. He doesn't want a deal. All right, smash the like button, ring the bell, and become a member, because just like the FTC, we will appeal to YouTube if you don't subscribe. Let's start with the quiz. Let's start with the quiz, y'all. Let's get into it. Matt,
yep.
EA Montreal is developing a Black Panther game. True or false?
False.
Correct. It's a Seattle-based EA studio called Cliffhanger that's making the new Black Panther game. Am Solo. EA's Black Panther game is a single-player, third-person adventure game. True or false?
I'm gonna just because it's you, I'm gonna say false.
It's true. Cozy Beluga.
Yes.
The project, Black Panther, is led by Kevin Stevens, who was Monolith Productions studio head during development of Shadow of Mordor franchise. True or false?
True.
Oh my
Correct.
God, Silent Cypher, what the fuck?
What just happened? What did
you do it again?
Oh, he did it again. He did it again.
Let's go.
We're at 90 memberships. Silent Cypher, thank you. Silent Cypher just gifted another 10. Yeah, on some Britney Spears. I bet Lena
Khan's wishing Silent Cypher would gift her a license.
Right?
Oh, damn. That's not necessary. That is not necessary. Silent Cypher says, how am I supposed to be giving out these subscriptions? Ham, is there a way for them to give out the subscriptions?
If you allow
I don't know.
Okay, Cypher, I will read up on that, and then we'll chat about it when I'm whooping your ass.
I'm pretty sure that you just like click on people's name and you can gift them it by clicking on their names. But I'm pretty sure you got to gift it to them.
No.
Cozy Beluga was gifted a membership by Silent Cypher.
Yeah, no, you
got gifted.
So basically, you have to just allow.
You just got served.
You have if anyone clicks on allow gifts, then they'll get a gift. They'll get gifted. I was just testing it.
Oh,
so why are you saying no?
Thank you.
Why'd you say no, Cozy?
Oh, because I didn't expect it to just automatically gift me. That's what that no was. Like, oh no.
Oh.
I was just testing to see how it worked. You know.
Oh God,
Like
Silent
someone
Cypher
has to be
says.
that person that eats random mushrooms.
Silent Cypher says, I think we could see the show get up to 100 subs before end. No, yeah,
Right?
I didn't do anything. LOL. All right. So we're at 90.
Oh wow.
We need 10 more people. I believe in you. We believe in you. 10 more subs.
Oh yeah.
Don't you dare,
We're
Silent.
stupid
Leave it
at-
alone. No,
We're,
Matt, stop it.
where's Too Big at?
Oh my God. Leave him alone. Too big, don't do it. Do not do
Mr.
it.
Joanna Dark. Mr. Joanna Dark, we just need 10 more subs. That's all
No,
we need.
stop
Just
asking.
10 more memberships.
Let's move on.
I mean-
Moving on. Moving
I
on.
mean, an even 100 would be pretty insane.
God damn it. Why'd you do that?
Let's go.
Too big. No.
It's
Oh my
done,
God.
dude.
Silent
guys are
Cypher says,
fucking
where my
insane.
whales? Silent Cypher says, where my whales at, yo? You guys are the ones who are perpetuating microtransactions in gaming. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. Also, real quick, guys, I saw a tweet by K Mega and Ham. I think we need to discuss it. He essentially said, why are PlayStation content creators so upset at subscription models, but if you go to their channels, they want people to subscribe? What are your thoughts, Ham?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Like like I've said many times before, it's just people trying to grandstand and tell you to yo, this ain't right. Just follow and do what I say. Don't ignore that it's a good deal. Ignore that it's worth having. Ignore that it's saving you money. Just ignore all that. Don't get that, but make sure you tune in to my channel at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. And hit the like button, subscribe.
Well,
and I got a Patreon, and you can join this membership and stuff like that. But Game Pass, don't do it.
That's bad. That's not sustainable.
Don't play those games. Play my membership.
Oh my
That's
God.
what you need to do.
Sir X-Man with a super chat says, I will always be your first member. That's right. Sir X-Man, from the heart, bruv. We will not forget. We will not forget. Thank you.
Back from the Dead was the first member.
No, it was Sir X-Man.
I thought it was Back from the Dead.
The first member.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Sir X-Man.
If it was Sir X-Man, then excuse me. I'm so sorry, Sir X-Man. I thought it was Back from the Dead.
I'm pretty sure. Like you were talking about, we've activated it, whatever, and then boom. He came in with a membership. He was the first one, yeah. Cozy. Sorry, Ham, go ahead, finish.
No. I'm not gonna sit here and say you're lying because I probably got it mixed up. Sir X-Man, you the man. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Cozy, what's your take on the irony of this situation? Talking about subscription models don't work, but please subscribe to my channel and support my Patreon, etc. Go ahead.
You're right, and people do that because they want to be part. They want to be in on it. They're just they're fanboys. They're ridiculous. So they have these ridiculous takes, and of course we know these people subscribe to things, and they'll have reasons for why it's different because reasons. You know how they work. They're not logical. They're not sensible people. But yeah, we know that these people have subscriptions. And if it was the shoe was on the other foot, they would be praising this subscription service.
Literally, they do praise the PS Plus subscription and then criticize the Game Pass subscription. They will do that in the same minute. They will say Game Pass and subscription services they're unsustainable, and then 5 seconds later will say PS Plus is the best subscription service in the world. And you're like, what?
And
Matt,
PlayStation Destruction in the chat said Reforge was begging for subs a few days ago. And I know exactly what you're talking about, Destruction, because I've came in the show and watched a few things from Reforge just to see, like, I mean, because he's out there, he's working, you know, and I mean, he has a lot of people that are in his chat and following. He has like a couple hundred, sometimes like 400 people watching and stuff like that. So I'm not going to knock his hustle at all, but it's a little weird to, I mean, just like Luke said at the beginning, like it's just weird to be telling people, hey, subscribe and please gift. We're doing the gifting memberships train, like he says, and within the same podcast, you'll tell people that Game Pass is a ripoff. What is he providing for his subscription service? That's probably somewhere between like $3 to $10 for a subscription, right? It's like $3 to $10 for a subscription, probably, for his service. I'm actually interested to kind of look it up just to see, but I can guarantee that you're getting a better deal in any of the subscriptions, even PlayStation Plus. PlayStation Plus. I'll even go as far as saying Ubisoft. Plus or whatever. That's a better deal than signing up to any of our memberships. Not even to hate on my own, but I'm just saying, like, come on.
That's true.
I'm just saying, come on.
You get thousands of hours on the Ubisoft one. We crap on them, but you can get actual like thousands of hours of gameplay just from each one of those subscription services.
Exactly. So I just don't understand why somebody, I mean, let's see. So yeah, his first tier, $4.99, second tier, $5.99, third tier, $9.99. Reforge member VIP Plus, $14.99. Reforge member VIP Gold, $24.99.
Good Lord.
God damn.
This man's.
And you're going to tell us, that we're getting ripped off on Game Pass.
The Game Pass?
No, and I'm not saying that he doesn't have. I've seen some of his show before. The way he conducts it and everything, it's pretty professional. It's fine. I don't personally love it, but I can see why people would be into it. I get it. It's fine. But what I'm saying is there is no possible way that his $24.99 a month is giving anything near PlayStation Plus, Ubisoft Plus, Game Pass, Netflix. You're not getting any of that quality. You're just getting a guy spitting opinions for a few hours, and then he's out.
God damn. Okay, Ham, you got him in the kneecaps. Let's move on. Let us please move on. Next thing is making a response video. Anyway, smash the like button, ring the bell, and become a member, because although we've spent a considerable amount of time on the ActiBliz lawsuit, we're still a gaming channel. I promise. Let's get back to the quiz. Matt.
Oh no.
EA's UFC 5 launches on the 1st of September 2023. True or false?
Yes. True.
It's false. There's no date. Hamothy.
Okay.
The first EA Sports UFC game launched in 2012. True or false?
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. I'm going to say false.
Correct. Came out in 2014. Cozy.
Dang, it was later? I thought it was earlier. Yeah. Wow. No. So it was that much later. Because I was thinking in my head, I'm sorry to kind of throw you off the rails, but I was thinking during that time, like, all you really had is boxing games. Remember? Like Fight Night. Yeah. And like Knockout Kings was being phased out, and all these other, like, pretty much it was it was like the great. It was like the great consolidation when it came to sports during that time period. All the sports ended up just on pretty much EA or 2K.
2K, pretty much. Yeah. Cozy Beluga. THQ sold the UFC license to Electronic Arts. True or false?
True.
Correct. Cozy's in the lead.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's get back to the news. Well, it's not really the news. It was a showcase, ladies and gentlemen. We had a showcase this past week. I know it doesn't feel like it, but we had a video game showcase, not just a lawsuit. All right. Let's do a brief rundown of those games. So the first game shown at the IGN at Xbox. Sorry, the IGN ID at Xbox Digital Showcase had a couple of games that they showed. The first one was Axiom Verge 2. This is a brief rundown of the description that we got from our dearest IGN. Axiom Verge 2, the eagerly awaited sequel to the critically acclaimed Axiom Verge, is now available on Xbox. Explore an alternate Earth-like world replete with ruins of an ancient high-tech civilization. Hack machines, battle monsters, use your remote drone to enter the breach, a parallel but connected reality that is filled with its own dangers. So essentially it's a 2D roguelike. And for me, as soon as you say 2D anything, I'm out. Anyone like Axiom Verge or interested in Axiom Verge 2?
Not so much for me right now.
No. Cozy?
Nope.
All right. Sir X-Man with the super chat says, Loke, stop the cap. Lena Khan, no sweet juice for you. What does that even mean? What is that sentence? Lena Khan, no sweet juice for you? Does anyone understand Sir X-Man?
Yes, this is what he's saying.
He needs some milk. He needs some milk.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need. You need some milk. Get your calcium up, Loke.
Welcome back from the dead. Welcome back from the dead. Booty Hunter says gamer tag drop Dominican Shorter. Sorry,
that's what it was.
No PSN.
That's what it was. Back from the dead was the first super chat that we ever got. Not member.
Oh, not the first.
Because I'm looking at him and I'm like, oh, he's not a member. So it must have been the super chat. And I know Sir X-Man was right behind him in the super chat as well. So that was shout out to Sir X-Man.
Back from the
always
dead,
supporting.
Yeah. Back from the dead, scroll the chat all the way to the top and get you a free membership. Stanley Francois, no one knows what Sir X-Man ever says, LOL.
Oh, damn. Yeah, Sir X-Man kind of stray. Disrespectful. Look, settle down now. Settle down. We got more games to talk about. Let's get back to the games.
Luke's dying.
Come on, Luke. Come on.
Luke's about to pass out.
Bruh. Get him some air.
Luke's gonna shit himself. Good lord.
My son just walked in the room like, Dad, are you okay?
All right. Panicking. Thinks his dad's about to pass out.
No, that didn't sense. I need some milk. Now I need some milk. God, damn, Stanley Francois.
You look parched,
that was just.
He's drinking milk. Gotcha.
Oh my God, Stanley. Oh. Anyways, the next game is Birth. Birth is a little game about living alone in a large city. In order to quell your loneliness, you decide to create a friend from spare bones and organs of found around the city. Okay, so this is a game for Cozy.
So it's like a psychopath simulator.
Cozy,
Got it.
I think Cozy is 100%ing this
The
game.
Cozy simulator.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
I knew it. I freaking knew you were gonna love this game. Oh Lord, finish, Cozy. Go ahead.
It sounds very interesting, like as a concept.
Yep. Psychopath simulator. Go ahead. Enjoy yourself,
It's
Cozy.
It's the Cozy game.
I know. I like the way it looks.
Sir X-Men.
I know. I like the way it looks. It has like kind of macabre, but simple, but like beautiful art style too.
Beautiful. You know what? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, Cozy. I won't judge you. Sir Expert says, I feel the love for me in here. I'm cool with it with a $2 super chat.
Nothing but love, bruh. And Luke cannot keep it together.
Luke dying
sounds
again.
Like a hyena.
Oh my god.
This man sounds like a damn hyena. Get it together.
It's gonna cough. Now he's coughing.
All right. Moving on, we have Dreamers. We are thrilled to introduce Dreamers. An exciting new adventure game coming to Xbox Series X and S and Xbox One, developed by PlaySys, which invites players to embark on a captivating journey filled with wonder, puzzles, and unforgettable stories. Guys, just looking at this cover, I know I won't even install this damn thing. Cozy, how are you feeling about Dreamers, Cozy?
I'm gonna try it.
Of course. Ham, how you feeling
he says,
about Dreamers?
Of course.
Ham, how you feeling about Dreamers?
Oh man, I'm ready to keep scrolling. Let's go.
Matt, Dreamers.
I second that notion.
Silent Cypher with the $2 super chat says Loke needs some milk. It'll help his throat. You know what? Y'all need to stop with the jokes in the chat. All right? Then I'll be able to keep it together. If you guys keep it saucy there, then I'm screwed. Anyways, smash the like button, ring the bell, and become a member, because we're low-key like the ID at Xbox Showcase while also bringing you good content. Let's go back to the quiz real quick. Cozy's in the lead for anyone that's been keeping track. Matt, Microsoft's Game Pass subscription services adds 2 new games for July 11th, Common Hood and Insurgency Sandstorm. True or false?
False.
It's actually true.
Is
Ham
it?
Solo.
Okay.
Yep. Ham Solo. Gamers can actually pet animals in Fortnite. True or false?
True.
Correct. Cozy Beluga. EA
It just
Sports
sounds
FC 24.
dumb enough to be able to be done. Fortnite.
No,
it is.
Right?
It is. You know what? I'm gonna pet this. I'm gonna pet this sheep, and then I'm gonna blow someone's head off.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Fortnite what I want
to
to
me.
pet.
And I'm not
I'm
in
gonna build a
Fortnite.
wall.
I'm gonna build a wall.
I want to pet.
and I'm gonna pet this kitty.
What about petting a Wookiee? Who doesn't want to pet a Wookiee?
Me.
Apparently you do. You freak.
I do.
Yeah.
Hey man, people are boning bears out there. I just want to pet a Wookiee.
People are doing
That's all I'm
what?
saying.
People doing
Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is a
Oh,
very
yeah.
bold game, if you know what I mean. Cozy Beluga.
My God.
EA Sports FC 24 launches day 1 on Xbox Game Pass. True or false? Sorry?
EA Sports?
EA Sports FC, the game that's replacing FIFA. Because remember, they lost the rights to FIFA. So now EA is making their own football game. They called it EA Sports FC. This year's iteration generation is named EA Sports FC 24. So the question is, or the statement is, EA Sports FC 24 launches day 1. Correct. It's false.
Just to
All right,
address
let's
what
keep it
Silent
moving.
Cypher said real quick, he said, "Whoa, Ham,
What do you say?
how dare you speak ill of Fortnite? Up for some Fortnite sometime, bud? I'll tell you, Silent Cypher, it's not something I'm looking forward to playing. I've yet,
you can fish.
And but see, I'm on a streak currently. I have never played Fortnite. Never played it.
You never turned it on, have you?
Never even turned it on. Go look at my achievements. I have none.
Wow.
I have
Hey,
I have
stuck to
nothing.
it. God bless.
I just don't like Battle Royale. Same with same with Warzone for Call of Duty. I've actually tried that just because I was familiar with Call of Duty, but
yeah,
it was the closest thing to get me into it. I played, what was that game called that came out during the Xbox One generation that was completely broken, Matt?
Apex? Oh,
no.
PUBG. Players Unknown.
PUBG was what made me hate Battle Royale.
You broke his heart.
PUBG is a terrible game. I don't know how they get away with it. It's still horrible. It's still horrible. Like shockingly so. I don't know how they do it.
So I went from PUBG and then I went to Warzone and I was just like, this is better, but I'm still not like the whole gulag thing and I'm just not a fan of it. I'm sure Fortnite is way better. It's way more polished. It's Unreal Engine 5 has this, that, and the third, but when you say it's Battle Royale, it just turns me right off.
Speaking of turnoffs, Booty Hunting Click says, if it's Cocaine Bear, I think I might.
Oh, Lord.
Bro, we don't kink shame on TSWS. You do you, boo-boo. The next game at the showcase was Everspace 2. Everspace 2 will come to Xbox Series X and S with Game Pass on August 15th. Building on the success of the original game, this spacefaring adventure will bring a 30-plus hour campaign, over 100 handcrafted locations, 9 ship types, 7 companions, and much more.
I thought that game was in preview. I thought that game was like in preview or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought it was available to play in game preview right now.
Wait, what game? I missed this. Hold on.
Everspace 2?
Everspace 2.
On PC. I think.
Yeah, I think that's one of those games.
So maybe it's just coming to console.
Out.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just coming to console because I know I played it on my Steam Deck.
The first one's available. The second one I don't think is anywhere. I'm not sure it's on
Steam.
Is it already available, playable, and everything on Steam?
Playable. Let's see, Everspace 2. Yes.
Yeah, February 6th. Wait, hold on.
April 6th, it says on Steam.
Be right back.
Oh yeah, April 6th. Yeah. It was already out. Oh, okay. So it's cut.
I mean, that makes sense. You put it out on Steam.
Test out the kinks, and then now it's going straight to Game Pass. Okay, Cozy, you interested in Everspace 2?
Absolutely.
Okay, did you play the first one?
Yeah.
Worth the $60?
Is it $60?
Okay, worth. Okay, cool. Matt, you interested in Everspace 2?
So make sure I'm understanding it correctly, because Everspace 2 is mostly a ship combat game, correct?
It's all ship combat.
It's stuff. It's a space game. It's like, yeah, but also you're doing other things.
but it's all ship
I mean, I'll
based.
try it.
Yeah.
It's in
There's
Game
no like
Pass, so I'm
first
not gonna.
person. Matt, there's
Yeah,
no sections of the game that has you like out of your ship and you playing. Maybe cutscene stuff, but when you were playing, you were in your ship the whole
I'll
time.
try it. It's in game. I'll try it. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
day one.
buy that game, but yeah, I'll try it out.
All right. Next game we have is Hellboy: Web of Weird. We saw the world premiere of the new gameplay trailer for the upcoming Hellboy Web of Weird, an action brawler roguelite from Upstream Arcade and Good Shepherd Entertainment. Play as Hellboy and punch, dodge, and blast your way through the mysterious web of weird in this all-new adventure, crafted in partnership with Dark Horse Comics and series creator Mike Mignola. Cozy, you down for
Yeah.
Hellboy?
It looks really stylish. I like it.
Matt?
I don't think so. I mean, it's cool that it exists, but I don't think so.
So for me, I'm very interested in this one. This was the first game that popped out for me because of the fact that they're working with not only Dark Horse, but the creator of the Hellboy series. So whatever story
Mhm.
that is told here will be respectful of the source material. There's too much of this stuff going on, this illness in like writing legacy characters. So it's good to know that this, at least the story of whatever happens here, will be respecting the source material. So I'm very interested in this one. I'm not sure I'll get it day one if it's coming out this year. We didn't get a date, but if it's coming out this year, I'm probably not going to get it day one because Starfield is
Yeah.
life. The next
Yep.
game is Time Jinx. What would you do if you had a time machine? Would you go back and try and fix some, or travel to the future and see who you've become? No, you'd use it to play a high stakes trivia game. Introducing Time Jinx, a trivia game about the things you know you knew. You'll play the role of a time traveler who meets up with their friends for trivia night at the residence of our acerbic host Jerry Rigg. Cozy, are you done? Are you down for
Yes.
Time Jinx?
I love that
Yes.
exhale you just did, Luke.
Yes. Yes. And
Just
absolutely
disappointed.
yes. There's no way that game does not check off. I've never heard of someone do a thing like this before. That's really what I want in a game.
Right.
There you go.
Matt, are you interested in Time Jinx?
Honestly, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
But Cozy is, and that's I'm happy for.
It's something. It's something.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Ham, you interested in Time Jinx?
Maybe, to be honest.
Right.
It doesn't sound like something I'm terribly against at all. Well, wait a second. So it says this may not be your typical game night filled with tattered cards and stale pretzels. So this is just a trivia game, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you want
That's it?
trivia, just
Yeah, I
watch
mean,
bullshit every Friday. I'm just saying.
stop it. Yeah, oh my goodness. But anyways, no, I used to like trivia games. Like I don't know if anybody in the chat or anybody out here on the panel knows this game, but you don't know Jack. Like I used to like that game a lot back when I was a kid. It was a little trivia game where you answer trivia questions. But at the same time, it was funny. So they like clown on you if you got it wrong and stuff like that. So it was pretty interesting. I'm interested in seeing what this is, but I can't say that I'm there day one or something like that. If I trip into it and see it, I might give it a try.
All right.
Damn, Loki looks so disappointed in my choices. Goodness gracious.
No, I'm just saying.
That looks like he ate some bad food.
You know what? The description they gave for Time Jinx, they described a better game, and then they gave you a shit game, in my opinion. Because they said, what if you had a time machine? would you go back and try to fix some or travel to the future to see who you've become? And then I'm like, okay, I'm interested. Then it says, no, you're using it to play a high stakes trivia game. Bro, if I had a time machine, that's not what I'm doing.
Loke would go back and stop the Activision deal from ever
that's
happening.
Oh, he would, because he's such a
He would.
no, but that's what makes it hilarious, is because so many people would probably use it for something super but the idea of someone having a time machine and using it for something
really
absolutely
fancy.
dumb is kind of like a draw, at least for me. Like, imagine just someone just use a time machine just to get a pet dinosaur. Nothing life changing. They just like,
have fun,
I
Loke.
just want a pet dinosaur.
Sir X-Man with the $2 super chat says, I can't wait for Ratchet and Clink on PC day one. Sir X-Man, do you have an SSD?
Doesn't need one, bud.
Apparently, you don't need an SSD to play Ratchet and Clink.
720p 30.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Pretty much. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's travel in time. Before that, smash the like button, ring the bell, and become a member, because we are so dedicated to our ESG score. Our entire panel is made up of diverse people.
Yep.
Let's get back to the quiz.
I'm incredibly diverse.
Matt, Nightcrawler from the X-Men franchise has yet to be added to Fortnite. True or false?
I see. You asked me about Fortnite. I mean, true.
That's true.
Hey, 50-50 shot.
Ham Solo, Conor McGregor is the highest rated male fighter in UFC 5. True or false?
I'm sorry, say that again. I'm being bothered by my little butt. Say that again.
Conor McGregor is the highest rated male fighter in UFC 5. True or false?
False.
Correct. The ratings have not been released yet. Cozy Beluga.
Well, I was just saying that would be insane if he was.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about
people are placing
fighting, but
bets
he
on
shouldn't be, right?
People are placing bets on it, and there's a very good chance that he will be. Anyway, Cozy Beluga.
That'd be insane.
Yes.
Microsoft recently announced that almost 1,000 classic or retro video games will soon be coming to Xbox. True or false?
False.
Correct. It's over 1,300. Microsoft is overdoing it with the games.
Look at him.
They're killing it.
Booty Hunt Click being disrespectful in the chat. I love
What
it.
happened? What happened?
Read his last read his last comment.
The Cypher says little butt.
No, Booty Hunting Click.
Booty Hunting Click said SSD, Sir X-Man, not SCD, senior citizen.
Oh my god. Yikes.
Okay, y'all need to lay off Sir X-Man. All right, that man is precious. The next game at the showcase was Hypnotorious. It's a game where you and your fellow players take part in a virtual stage show where you host a mysterious hypnotist, mesmerizes you, then gives you a character to play. So thoroughly do you take on this new persona that when he asks you a question, you will answer as the character. Each player will be keeping their characters somewhat secret because the game is all about deducing each other's identities. The characters all fit into one of three secret categories. The categories might be as simple as dogs, cats, or mice, or they might be something a bit more challenging like popular in the 80s, 90s, or the noughties. It's up to you to figure it out. Cozy?
I tell you what, Loke, you're going to have to go a little bit quicker because we have a lot more. I was just checking, and I was like, man, if we're going through this one by one, we got to be quick.
Fine. One game each. Cozy, you down for Hypnotorious?
No. The only other games I'm down for is Myth Force.
Man.
I'm going to tell you straight
up. All right. Matt, this is for you. Matt, Karateka. Digital Eclipse unveiled a new step in the journey, the Golden Master series. It's a new line of independent self-published games that are best described as interactive documentaries. Are you interested in Karateka?
I mean, it looks cool, just like the whole visually the whole like 80s thing, but like I don't think I'll be
This is like a
checking it out.
remake. I believe this game is a remake.
Yeah,
Oh,
and like it looks cool. I'm sure like a lot of people will get it because it is a remake. It's nostalgic, but I don't got the nostalgia for it. But it looks cool for what it is.
I'll give it a try.
All right. Ham
I
Solo.
like that old
Monolith.
school look. Continue, look. You're good.
Yeah, Ham. Monolith Requiem of the Ancients. Adventure awaits. Witness the beginning of Astor's extraordinary journey through the world. Premiere announcement trailer of Monolith Requiem of the Ancients. Are you interested?
This game looked sick. This game looked sick.
This was the one I liked from the show.
That was like the best game from the show that I seen. I was like, man, this thing, it kind of gives you that. I mean, I hate to say it because we say this so many times throughout a year on different podcasts and stuff like that, but it gives you that Breath of the Wild feel kind of a little bit. But
it does.
I'm getting Ken vibes from it. I'm getting Ken vibes.
Yeah. But see where I was gonna go with that as well is it seems more consolidated. Because Breath of the Wild, geez Louise, it's just like freaking huge, right? I feel like this game would be maybe leaning like Breath of the Wild, but more consolidated, which I think I would be thoroughly happy to see that because I felt like Breath of the Wild. I was just like, man,
that's a lot.
I mean, obviously, the fast travels were nice, but having to use that horse, Matt was listening to me using the horse in Breath of the Wild, and I was fucking losing it. I was losing. He
didn't like it.
I hate the horse in Breath of the Wild. I do not like. That's the worst horse I've ever rode in AAA gaming.
Wow, this whole segment just okay. I didn't see that happening. Ham hates the horse in Breath of the Wild. There we go. Smash the like button, ring the bell, and become a member if you think Phil Spencer is the greatest executive in gaming.
I actually have to go.
Well, all right, we're gonna finish off the quiz.
Take care of something.
It's the last round of the quiz. Matt, Sony's PlayStation 5 Access controller will have an MSRP of $79.99 USD. True or false?
I'm gonna say false.
Correct. It's $89.99. Ham Solo. The option to pre-order the PS5 Access controller begins Friday, July 21st. True or false?
True.
Correct. Cozy Beluga. This one's for the win. The PS5 Access controller can store up to 30 different control profiles. True or false?
False?
Ooh, it's true. All right. Well, because you need to get out of here, let's do the tiebreaker real quick. Just you and Ham.
Okay, Hamothy. You got this.
Why are you passing the buck to him? You can do this, Cozy. All right. Ham first.
What's up?
EA said others who worked on Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor, along with veterans of Halo Infinite, God of War, Fortnite, Tekken, and Call of Duty are already part of the Cliffhanger developer. True or false?
I'm gonna say true.
It's false.
I knew it. I knew you fucking would slip in some shit developer that didn't exist. I knew you would do some dumb shit like that. That's why I said I'm just gonna go for this because you're full of shit. Look, you're just.
I'm full of shit. Okay, you got it wrong, but I'm full of shit. All right,
I mean,
Cozy.
Jesus.
EA Sports UFC 4 launched in 2020. True or false?
EA Sports False?
The EA Sports, well, that's wrong. It's true. Let's try and do the tiebreaker one more time. Ham Solo. Any user who pre-orders the standard edition of EA Sports FC 24 through the Xbox Store will receive 3 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. True or false?
Ugh. True.
It's false. You only get 1 month.
When he answered.
I'm just so ready for this to be over. I just don't like these questions stink.
Cozy.
Yeah.
Last one. This is the last chance to break the tiebreakers.
Okay.
Sony PlayStation 5 Access Controller will officially launch on December 6th. True or false?
False.
It's true. Jesus, you guys suck today.
Yep.
Okay,
Moving on.
I will pick the winner for today. The winner of the $10 voucher today is Booty Hunting Vic. Well done. That name made me very uncomfortable. Oh, show. Well done, dude. I can't wait to see what you're going to call yourself next week. I really cannot. Please follow TSWS on Twitter and DM us, and then we'll get you your voucher for either PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo. All right? Have a
Man,
good
see,
one.
look, you're like
Cozy
the
Beluga.
person. You're like the person that I say, "Yo, man, get your stuff together. I'm taking you to the strip club. I take you to the strip club. You hang out in the bathroom the whole time. I tell you, yo, we gotta go, and you're like, yo, I didn't even get to see the strippers yet. Why are we leaving?" That's what you doing with his name right there. You just walking, beating around the bush, but you still want to hand him the dollar. You still gonna hand him the dollar. You're like, please
That
just still
analogy.
take this dollar. I don't want to look,
Ham.
but take the dollar.
Ham. The analogies that go all the way left, leave that to me, bro. You stay in the
whatever.
middle, right?
Whatever.
Cozy Beluga, before you leave, please plug your stuff real quick.
All right.
Where can we find you?
You can
When's your
always
comic
find
book
me
coming out,
whenever
et cetera.
wherever there's Cozy Belugas, I swear. I'm going to have some good information on the comic though. In August. Probably whatever the first August podcast is.
Tell them
I will
about
have
the surprise, Cozy.
What? What surprise?
Tell them about the surprise. Okay, I'll tell them. Ham, me, and Matt will be making cameos in the comic. That's the surprise. Anyway, finish off, Cuz. Go ahead.
Yes.
Logue, I've already arranged you as like the lead villain.
He fits it.
You hear that laugh?
I know.
Fuck that guy.
Stop it, Ham. Stop it.
Fuck that dude, man. You don't
So
want to hear
I will
that
have
shit.
something. I will have more. I will have some good info. On in August. A good update.
All right. Until then, we on your ass. Until then, we're gonna be bothering you every single week.
Okay.
You're gonna
Have
be
a good
bothering
one,
her, Lo. Correct that. You're gonna be
Yeah.
bothering her.
Cool.
Me and
Every
Matt,
week.
just
What?
like the devs, we let them cook.
Oh Lord. Back from the dead says I still haven't got
Better
mine
cook,
from
Lo.
last week. I get an Xbox code. All right, we'll sort that out. Back from the dead. All right, Cozy, have a good one. Let's move on with
You
the
too.
showcase, y'all.
Later, taters.
Yeah, let's take care of that
Myth
right now.
Force,
Back from the
Saturday-
dead. I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah, Myth Force Saturday morning cartoons are back. Myth Force is a rogue-like adventure featuring 4-player online co-op multiplayer set in a ever-changing cursed lands of Eldrith. Matt, you down for Myth Force?
No, not really. I'll pass on it.
Oh, that sucks, dude. When I saw the aesthetic and even the gameplay, I was like, that's my jam right there. I just hope I can play offline.
That would be ideal.
Because they're focusing a lot on online co-op multiplayer. For me, because of where I live, online is it's really rough. It's hard. I try, but
Very reliable.
It's it's not very reliable. Ham Solo Myth Force, you down?
Myth Force.
Oh, sorry.
I
We're
don't know
doing
what
one
it
game
is.
per person.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. I am. This one's for you then. Rain World Downpour. In Rain World, you are a nomadic slug cat, a cunning and clever animal in a broken ecosystem. Grab your spear and brave the industrial waste, hunting enough food to survive. But be wary, bigger creatures have the same plan, and slug cats look delicious. What are your thoughts on this game? You down?
I'd love to see my daughter play it.
All right. At least there's someone interested. Booty Hunting Click says amazing episode. You're amazing, dude. That name, Jesus. Matt, Roman
Yes.
Sands. Today, Serenity Forge and Arbitrary Metric announced that Roman Sands RE build is heading to Xbox One and Series X this winter. In this exciting and beautiful adventure, you'll find yourself stranded on the luxurious shores of a timeless retreat where the eccentric inhabitants anxiously await the world's end. As you navigate your whimsical requests, a hidden truth about the place begins to emerge. Will you uncover your escape route? So you're an old dude and you're trying to get out of the retreat. Are you interested in this game, Matt?
You just explained this game. I'm looking at screenshots of this game. I don't know
And
what the hell's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how that meshes with anything you just said. I feel like I'm looking at the wrong thing. This is Roman Sands RE build.
Yep, that's the one.
I don't even know what to make of this. I'm so confused by this. It doesn't even make sense.
Right.
I'll have to get back to you on that one. I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Ham Solo, Scarlet Deer Inn. Scarlet Deer Inn is an embroidered narrative platformer. Players will experience an emotional story, an interesting cast of characters, a dark dungeon full of monsters, and branching dialogues leading to optional backstories and bonus locations, a unique mix of an adventure game and a fast-paced platformer. You down?
I mean, it's a platformer, so I'd be interested in it, but I'm not running to play this. The so far the most excited game I've seen is one we were talking about a little bit ago. This one doesn't really make me really want to run and go play. Oh crap! I forgot to fix the dang screens, man. I'm all over the place right now. I'm trying to get this code for Back from the Dead. Yada yada. Continue.
Okay. Matt, Sea of
Yes.
Stars. The Sea of Stars demo is now available and pre-orders are open on the Xbox Store. Sea of Stars is a turn-based RPG inspired by the classics. It tells the story of two children of solstice.
No.
God damn.
No.
God, Jesus.
Yeah, as soon as
man won't even.
like I looked
Go
it
ahead,
up and I saw the art and I'm like, oh, that looks, and then you said turn-based. I'm like, nope. Next. Keep it going.
Wow. This man won't even
Mhm.
let me finish. Well,
Nope.
I'm getting Sea of
Pause.
Stars as soon as I can. I'm getting it. Oh my
Continue.
God, Ham, come on. Ham Solo Second Wave. Second Wave is a free-to-play online multiplayer hero-based shooter MOBA set in the world of Armantia, offering players an easy-to-play but hard-to-master experience. Players take on the role of legendary hero or exile to fight an endless war for the Arcane Stone, a mystical artifact that has helped Armantia advance in both science and technology. Yes, no?
Nope.
All right. Mr. Jonah Dark says Sea of Stars is dope and ready to play it on Game Pass. Whoa, wait. Sea of Stars is on Game Pass? Someone check that real quick. Mr. Jonah Dark, are you for sure? Are you sure it's on Game Pass? It plays like Chrono Trigger. I know what it plays like. I've seen like descriptions of it for months now. There's no way it's on Game Pass. That's not true. It's not possible.
Luke's not gonna play it now.
What you mean? Why am I not going to play it? Because it's on Game Pass.
Yes, because you're a PlayStation shill.
No, no,
Yes.
no. If it's on Game Pass, I'm downloading it as soon as possible. I don't care where it's on, unless it's on the Switch. I don't have a Switch, so. Mr. John Duck says it's day one on Game Pass. What? That's crazy. All right. Who was talking about the previous game? Okay, second wave was Ham Solo. I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on Sea of Stars being on Game Pass. That's crazy. Matt, Solar State. Can you retain your humanity while fighting against a corporate biotech conspiracy? Play as the young hacker Chloe, who confronts political plots as she fights for her friends and her neighbors. Yes, no? You down?
No. No, I'm not
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. Same. Okay, Mr. Jadax keep insisting, man. Going to be day one in August. Sea of Stars was announced day one for Game Pass in August. That is crazy. How is Game Pass not quality? You know what? Let's not even get into that. Otherwise we're gonna be here another hour. Ham Solo. Stray Souls. It's no secret that the team at Jukai Studio are huge fans of Silent Hill series and has no doubt been a major influence on Stray Souls, which is also why we're extremely excited to announce that we're collaborating with the legendary Akira Yamaoka as the special guest composer. Ham Solo, are you excited for Stray Souls? Looks like a hybrid or a clone of Silent Hill.
No, I'm not. And that's because I'm not that big into horror that much. I've said it before, like one of my only horror games. There's only 2 horror games I've ever really got into, and that was Code Veronica and what was it? Eternal Darkness. Other than those 2, are we calling that a horror? Because I wasn't really scared.
Well, I think because they call it a horror game, but I would agree with you. Yeah, I would agree with you.
There's some suspenseful moments.
Scary.
But yeah, sure. So if we're gonna go there, then sure, then Dead Space as well too. Dead Space can go on that list.
Sure.
Oh, I played the Medium, but it wasn't like a favorite game.
Nah, the Medium's not horror. Come on, that's not horror. That was like thriller, right? Did you think that was horror, Ham?
You know, it's just what they call it.
I didn't even try the Medium. Wow. Is that in PS Plus now or something?
I don't know.
And that would
I know it was on Game Pass, I think. Mr.
It launched in Game Pass.
I just opened the link, and yes, Sea of Stars day one on Game Pass.
Xbox banger, Loke.
That is insane. That
has to kill you, Loke.
I'm telling you guys.
Yeah.
It's not killing me.
It is. No, it is. I can see it in your face, Loke.
Why are you guys telling me that I'm down bad?
Because I can see it on you, Loke. You're down horrendous. It's terrible.
Somebody pick this man up. He is hurting.
Right?
He needs another cup of milk. Give this man some milk.
He
does, man. That's right. Drink your drink. Drink your 17th Monster Energy drink or whatever that is.
Mr. Jonah Dog says the Medium. Dude, don't say the name. They haven't agreed to sponsor us yet. All right? We're not doing this for free anymore. You see how many super chats we got today? Stop it.
I mean, hey, it's their loss at this point.
All right. Let's move on to the next game. Stumble Guys. Like, they're not even hiding that they're following Fall Guys or that they're aping Fall Guys. Matt, are you interested in Stumble Guys?
So I haven't seen this. I'm assuming it's literally Fall Guys.
Literally,
but they
just
changed
1 or 2 things.
Yeah, I'm all good. I mean, Fall Guys it looked cool. I never really played it, but it looked cool. People like it. I might check it out. Is it in Game Pass? Is that what this is?
Oh man, like I couldn't even give 2 shits. But let me read the description. Players will soon discover the joys of stumbling when Stumble Guys races to consoles. How do you race if you're stumbling? Anyways, the fast-paced, frenetic. It's not fast if you're stumbling.
Gotta use your imagination, Loke.
Frenetic and highly social fun of Stumble Guys will launch first on Xbox, giving the game's massive community more ways to battle with friends in an epic quest to be the last stumbler standing. How are you standing if you're stumbling?
It's a good question. You know what would have been great if they ended at the last what is it? What was the thing? The last what standing?
Stumbler standing.
It should just be it should be like the last stumbler stumbling. That's what it should be.
God, like English not in my first
What
language.
is disgusting.
I'm pissed off.
He really is.
They're using words the wrong way, dude. You cannot stand if you're stumbling. You cannot be fast-paced if you're stumbling.
You gotta use your imagination, Luke.
You're not frenetic if you're...
It's a frenetic social experience, Luke. You need to get immersed, bud.
No.
Yes, you need to play some games.
Matt, get out my face. Ham Solo, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Take on the role of one of the notorious Slaughter family or their victims in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, a third-person asymmetrical horror experience based on the groundbreaking and iconic 1974 horror film. Are you interested in this game, Ham?
Well, first of all, Back from the Dead. If you're still here, check your DMs on Twitter. Check your DMs. And then Vic the Click, go follow me at HamSolo05 Gaming so I can give you your voucher.
Follow TSWS Gaming.
And, please do that as well, because that's where I'm actually supposed to be doing this. So just go to follow TSWS Gaming. So it's just one stop. You don't have to make a bunch. And I will, and as soon as you message me in TSWS Gaming, I will message you right back with the code. So, anyways, what were you saying?
Before you talk about Texas Chainsaw, Mr. Joanna Dark says, Loke 7, your Lord and Savior, only gives you old games on PS5. Talking about the medium. John Wolf says, Loke, let's have a beer once the deal is done. I heard Jim Ryan will be calling his most loyal customers to assure all will be well in the PS land. Be on the lookout. Jim Ryan doesn't even believe Africa exists, dog. You think he's going to call a random Mozambican? For real?
Yep. For lunch. Wants to hang out.
Oh, whatever. Ham Solo. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Take on the role of one of the notorious Slaughter family or their victims in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, a third-person asymmetrical horror experience based on the groundbreaking and iconic 1974 horror film, featuring strategic 3v4 team-based multiplayer gameplay. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre will allow players to truly experience this iconic franchise for the first time in video game history. The only question is who will survive and what will be left of them. Are you interested in this game, Ham?
I mean, this is interesting because it's based off of, the whole movie and stuff like that. I think I would be down to try it just because of the name, if I'm being honest. And plus the whole multiplayer aspect to it, that seems kind of fun. So it's not like just me trying it and nobody else around or whatnot. It seems like maybe I could hit up Matt, Cozy, or you or something like that to hop on and just to give it a try for a night, or holler at Hard Days Mike and Twan and see if they're into that kind of stuff. So I don't know. It just seems like something that might be fun to enjoy with other people as well. But if this was like a single player experience, I probably wouldn't really care.
Okay.
Be honest.
Fair enough.
What did Booty Hunt Click say in the chat?
Matt, what is it? He said I'd be drunk way too many times that if you lay down straight on the floor, you're technically standing straight on the floor. Take this blunt from my hand, please. What?
I
Yeah, I don't
know.
know.
That's I needed
That
somebody
man.
else to put that together.
No.
That man
No.
just traveled into the future. I don't know what he even said there.
Silent Cipher with the $2 super chat says Jim Ryans wants some knobbers at Loke.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
goodness.
Jim
Oh
Ryan
my
needs to mind his
goodness.
business.
All right, Matt, Vampire
Yeah.
Survivors.
Let's go.
After extensive, I don't even need to tell you what it is. You just
No,
you're
you
gonna get
don't,
it.
because I'm down for Vampire Survivors. I'll be there.
Right.
New
After
content, I'm assuming?
Yes. After extensive research, developer Ponko has concluded that everything in life is better with friends. That's why Vampire Survivors is getting a local four-player couch co-op mode. Be the bullet hell with your besties. I think they missed out an opportunity here. I think they should have
Yes.
done online multiplayer.
Yes, I
Anyway,
100% agree. I 100% agree. I think it's cool they're doing it. It makes sense for the game, like the whole retro aesthetic, couch co-op. That's cool. But man, it would be awesome to have online co-op on that game.
Can you imagine, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Silent Cypher says Jim Ryan has a hunger for Loke's loyalty. I would appreciate some loyalty from Jim Ryan. Seriously. If PlayStation tomorrow were to announce that, yo, everyone in Africa, just put in your bank details in your PlayStation and it'll just work. Boom. Just as soon as they announce that, then the Xbox would just become the exclusive machine where it would only play Xbox exclusives, and then all the third parties, including the PlayStation first parties, I would play on the PlayStation. But just because of the barrier that was put in front of me, the PS is the first party machine. The Xbox gets all the play for their first party and the third party. So, dude, I hope from your lips to Jim Ryan's ears, I hope that he fixes that. I don't even need to get anything personally. Just make it possible so I can just pay PlayStation. But don't give me work. I already have work at work. Don't give me work at home. All right?
There you go, Vic. You're good.
Matt's interested in Vampire Survivors. So is everyone else.
Absolutely.
Ham Solo. Worldless is a stylized 2D adventure platformer with turn-based combat and mind-bending interpretative narrative. What? Interpretative. No.
Interpretive.
No. It's interpretative narrative. I'm gonna have to challenge them. Does this word freaking exist?
Luke's got to do some investigating now.
Lord, relating.
Are you done speaking now? No. Okay.
An interpretation. Go ahead, Ham. Are you interested in this interpretative game?
No. We're done with this.
Fuck.
Section over. We're done. No more games from ID at Xbox. I have had enough.
All right.
I have had enough. No disrespect to indie developers, but there is only and that's how it usually goes for me with indie showcases and stuff like that. There's there's like 2, maybe 3 that I'm like, like 2 that I want to play, maybe 2 others that are like I'll try it, and then like 10 that I'm just like hell no. So that's just how it goes. And yeah, we're done with that. Let's move on.
Yep.
All right. Oh God. Okay, everyone's having fun with this whole Jim Ryan thing. John Wolf says, "Look, don't worry. When this deal closes in about 7 hours, Jim Ryan still loves you. He was flying. He was lying, flying, and dealing just for you, Loke. Sure." Mr. Jonah Dark, $2 super chat. Thank you. Says, "Loke, you excited for The Last of Us Part 2 remaster?"
He is. He's stoked. That's one of his favorites right there. Loke, you usually like to talk about the story. Why don't you let him know?
No, if
Loke loves a good movie game. Loke loves it.
if we're talking about The Last of Us Part 2, then we're not talking about anything. Let's do game
talking
predictions.
about a PlayStation banger. So you shut that mouth of yours, Loke, when you're talking about PlayStation.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry, Loke. Keep going, bud. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Y'all are having too much fun.
Told you to shut your fucking mouth. God damn. That shit was strong.
Oh shit.
Sure. Game results from last week from the predictions. We didn't get any ratings for Exo Primal and Mordau, surprisingly. We only got the results for Oxenfree 2 Lost Signals. Cozy hit it on the head when she said 85. So she got her first win for game predictions this year, sorry. Now I need to get your scores for the following games. Pikmin 4 is a strategy game coming to Nintendo Switch on July 21st. Ham Solo, what's the score for Pikmin 4?
I love that. Oh my God. John Wolf in the chat says, Abby 24-inch Python edition.
I'd buy it.
You know what we're doing? You know what we're doing? We're not doing any game predictions. We're getting the fuck up out of here right now. That's what we're doing. We are leaving. All right. Oh God! Then he starts spamming the biceps. Oh Lord! Back from the dead said Last of Us, and then shit stain. Okay. You know what?
Bunch
Y'all
of
are having
haters.
fun. You had a good time. I'm happy everyone had a good time. Last point, because clearly don't nobody care about no game predictions this week. People just want to talk about The Last of Us.
Sorry.
Last point. Lena Khan. Last point. Lena Khan, rest your case. All right? This has been embarrassing for you. It's been embarrassing for me. Been embarrassing for everyone. All right, let's move on. All right, we still need you. Okay? For all the future purchases that Xbox is going to try to make when they're actually in first or second or freaking third. All right? Until then, just keep it in your pants. Wait until Xbox is relevant. Not Microsoft. Xbox. Need you to focus, Lena Khan. Focus. All right, this is a video game purchase. Thank you for listening.